Yep, I gotcha.
You need the monitor? I think she needs the monitor for a second. Kane, do you care if you have the monitor on?
Okay.
I don't care.
Sweet.
Together.
Where's Packer at?
I did.
Tessa, yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
Hey, Eric, can you see him climbing the stands at all? There he comes. I see him now.
Yep, there he is.
With his old man satchel.
Yeah.
All right, first up we have the Sparkle Squad. Brady Lamons, escorted by her parents, Brent and Christy Lamons. Lincoln Hobbs,
Okay.
escorted by his parents, Patrick and Julie Hobbs. Alejandro Hernandez, escorted by his parents, Ernest and Kelly Hernandez. Congratulations, Sparkle Squad.
Just head back there. 90 seconds.
And now your dance team members. Cassidy Stigley, escorted by her parents, Ryan and Carrie Stigley. Cassidy plans to attend the University of Tennessee.
Check. Sorry.
Escorted by her
Check.
Vincent and Tony Scott.
Sorry, guys.
Mary Aspen plans to attend the University of Tennessee. Natalie Modi,
Why'd you get a long sleeve?
I'll move her for Charlie.
Okay.
the University of Tennessee.
I've got what the script says, and then I'll do a little bonus.
Escorted by her
Okay.
Tomja.
to win. Laura plans
Well, a spectacular October evening welcomes us to Farragut High School. They are throwing everything into one night here. Only 4 home games this year, so it is senior night. It is homecoming, and it is a playoff game for the Admirals. If Farragut wins the game tonight, they make the playoffs. If they lose, they've got one more shot next week. Mark Packer along with Austin Price up in the booth. We always say this for 17 years. When you get to this point in the season, it's the playoffs.
It is in a lot of ways, right? I mean, this is a Farragut team that, depending on the next 2 weeks, could be as high as the 2 seed, could not even be in the playoffs, much like a team like Gibbs that will play tomorrow night on Rivalry Friday.
Yeah, if Farragut gets the win tonight and next week, and Oak Ridge loses tonight and next week at Maryville, I mean, the whole thing could be flipped upside down, so let's see what happens. Eric Kane is with us down on the field looking swag. Emily Ray Cochran is down there as well. Hey, Emily and Eric, Tony Watch is over.
It's over. It's over, guys, and I'm sure Eric couldn't be more excited about that.
Oh, it's been a fun week, but hey, we're at halftime right now. We got one phase done. We got another phase to go, so need to get to sleep when we can, right?
Let's turn our attention to high school football, and Eric, we'll start with you.
Yeah, you look at Oak Ridge and one of the better defenders really in this whole Knox County area up front, the big guy, Tomja Walters, 6'2", about 305, 310, and a guy that's got about 14 to 15 offers to go play football at the next level. He's having a fantastic senior year. 6 TFLs, 2 forced fumbles, a couple of sacks. He goes up front, and then everybody else follows. It all starts up front with Walters, the nose tackle zero technique for the Oak Ridge Wildcats.
He's going to try to get to the quarterback and slow down that Farragut passing attack, Emily Ray, and Farragut's got a pretty good one that can catch the football.
Yeah, Max Garfield, you talk about a star wide receiver for Farragut. Specifically with him, Coach Courtney says he's a playmaker who can stretch the field with exceptional hands. He has 24 receptions for over 350 yards on the year with 4 touchdowns to back it up. Expect to see him making a lot of plays out there tonight.
Yeah, I will say this. I was on the sideline visiting with Derek Ring before we went live on WBIR, and he looks over and he goes, 7's not playing. And that is Ethan Farragut. And I said, yeah, he's out tonight. And it was one where Ring kind of went, And he went straight to the defensive coaches because Farragut being out is a big loss for Farragut.
Yeah, no doubt. There's multiple losses in this game. You know, there's no, DeMillion Porter. There's no Will Presley for Oak Ridge. To me, that brings them down a little bit as far as, where does this game – probably a month ago I would have said Farragut's the prohibitive – or Oak Ridge is the prohibitive favorite in this game, Eric Kane. But now you would have to say this is a fairly even matchup with the injuries to the Wildcats.
No doubt. And guys that were explosive on that offense. You mentioned Presley. I mean, Malik Howard banged up a little bit here lately as well. So a lot of their guys, their key horses, either out, maybe limited. And if you're Farragut, what an opportunity it is to, here on a night where you have already a lot of emotion, senior night, homecoming, go out and get it done. Take advantage of that opportunity, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, and Emily Ray, as we come back to you, we'll show the Region 2-6A standings. And to what Austin was saying, when you talk about this region, it's top-heavy. You've got Oak Ridge and Maryville set up for their game next week on Thursday. But if Farragut were to win the last 2 and finish 4-2, Oak Ridge loses the last 2 and goes to 4-2. And Bradley Central, I mean, it's crazy.
It is crazy. And you talk about Farragut's schedule specifically. They had a really tough schedule to start the season. I think they went 0-8 to start the season. So you talk about the Admirals trying to get in the win column a little bit here towards the end of the season. I talked to Coach Courtney a little bit earlier in the week, and he said, the backbone to our recent success has been the offensive line. They've been able to get a little bit more going in the run game, the receiving game, protecting the quarterback a little bit better. And he said it really all stems from the offensive line's ability to kind of just get better as the season goes on.
Right.
Well, let's put back up the region standings as we look at it here for a second. I'm going to break it all down. If Maryville does what they're supposed to do, right, which is win the next 2, then they're the 1 seed. Depending on how this breaks down, if Farragut wins tonight and wins next week, they're finished 4-2, and Oak Ridge would as well, because that means you're saying Oak Ridge is going to lose tonight and next week to Maryville. Then it boils down to one game, Bradley Central and Bearden. Bearden, 0-7 on the year.
Okay.
No. Listen, sports is a funny thing. It still boils down to that game. If Bearden could somehow just play with Bradley, make it a little close, you never know what happens in a 4-quarter fight in that game. You're right. Bradley Central's going to be favored to win, but they're the tail, whether Bearden could slide all the way up to 2 or be the 4. There's no way they can be the 3.
Well, and what's interesting is this region will go match up with the region that is Dobbins-Bennett is the 1, Jefferson County is the 2, Science Hill is the 3. That's what that looks like. So it kind of starts coming together after this week's games tonight and tomorrow. Okay, let's turn our attention now to CAK. We had the Warriors last week on Rivalry Friday against Grace. Now, Grace is out there killing everybody, and Grace got the win 35-14. But Austin had a chance to visit with one of, and maybe the best player for CAK, and that is Colin Krider.
You're a CAK with Colin Krider. Colin, you have been really the key for this team this year as a defensive lineman, as a tight end. What do you feel like you brought to the table?
I mean, just with the impact and, I guess you could say the sort of threat I bring, I'm kind of taking the focus, bringing the focus to myself, making teams, key on me, make them game plan around me. That's the goal. I'm just able to let the other teammates make big plays, and whenever the plays run around for me, I'll just make them myself.
What do you feel like you bring to the table rushing the passer, leading the conference in sacks?
Yes, sir. I mean, that's what my main focus has been this season. Just been trying to work on as many moves as I could get down. And I feel like even whenever I'm not always bringing the sack home, I feel like I'm able to get pressures and affect how the QB gets the ball out.
What do you like about this year's team?
I like our resilience and our hard work. It's by far the most hardworking team I've seen in the 4 years I've been here. And I think it will only get better as the years go on.
Talk about your leadership. What do you feel like, you've grown in that area?
I mean, freshman year, came in here transferred, didn't really know anybody, didn't talk. But now, I mean, I've gotten comfortable. I've just been trying to lead through actions mainly, just working as hard as I can, letting other people see that. I feel like that's all I really need to do.
For you guys to close this year out the way you want to, what do you guys have to do?
We just need to take one day at a time, one game at a time, and I've noticed we've been doing that really great so far this week. This is a big region game. If we can win this, we'll have a great shot to make a decent run in the playoffs. So that's the goal for us.
All right, here at CAK, Colin Krider, a key addition, leading the conference in sacks, and he will be a menace for opposing teams every Friday night.
All right, Austin, thank you. And senior night here tonight at Farragut. That's Charlie Noble, a senior, obviously on senior night, running back, 5'7", with his family down there. Homecoming festivities at halftime as well. We had one of our daughters go to Farragut, so we understand how big it is, even if it's only senior night. You throw them in here together. And Charlie Morgan from Gray Hodges will bring him in. Charlie, why are they doing all of this in one night? They only have 4 home games. They had to do it all in one night. It's busy down there.
It is packed. It is loud, and it's like high school football.
That's what it's all about. We got our jackets on. We're bundled up. It feels like football time.
Oh, it feels great for football.
In Tennessee. Hey, listen, you've been a businessman for quite a while. I think the best business move you ever made was coming to us and saying, you know what, if I'm going to give $1,000, I ought to give it to the visitors, because they're the ones that need it.
You know, we've had so much feedback. Hey, you're giving it back to the high schools. My niece goes there. My nephew goes there. And I see every week on TV.
That's great. And so the visiting schools, and we'll do the Gray Hodges pregame show all the way through the playoffs in November. So all the way through to that. Talk about your stores and what you've got going. I say this every week. It's great to do the great PR out here and be a part of the community, but you're still running the business and you're doing great business.
Well, we have a good time doing it, but we try to give back as much as we can.
So $1,000 goes to the visiting team. What else do you do in the community? What makes you proud?
You know, it feels good just knowing you help these kids. I was talking to the athletic director for Farragut just a few minutes ago.
Don Dodgen, yep.
And he said, you know, $1,000 goes, even at Farragut, goes a long way.
Sure it does, sure it does. Hey, Charlie, good to see you as always, and we'll see you next week, our season finale of Rivalry Thursday. We got a barn burner, Powell and West. We'll see you there.
See you there.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you.
Hey, let's take a break. The crowd here at Farragut is always fashionably late. But you got to get all the parents from the field up to the stands. Gray Hodges pregame show continues right after this. We'll talk about all the key games tomorrow night when we come back.
For most of us, our most valuable possession is our home. Well, they say that if you want to increase equity in your home, increase its value, the best way to do it is by renovating your kitchen. So after living in our home for 20 years, we decided to spruce up the kitchen. We made a business decision we call Gray Hodges. Look, if it's the biggest business decision that you make when it comes to your home, don't take a chance. Call the professionals, the people that I trust at Gray Hodges.
A beacon of hope in a world of high prices. Ted Russell Ford is East Tennessee's #1 volume Ford dealer. At the super dealer, you choose how to conquer the road. Gas, diesel, hybrid, or all electric. Right now, get up to $10,000 off MSRP on select Ford F-150s. Come see the super dealer today at either Ted Russell Ford location, Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike.
This water makes my hair so dry and brittle.
AquaClear can fix that.
Jeez, I hate the way my water smells.
AquaClear can fix that.
No matter how much lotion I use, my skin is always so dry.
AquaClear can fix that.
Hi, I'm Matt Marshall with Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Dustin Woodson, also with Exterior Home Solutions.
We are now easier than ever to find, right off of I-75 and Merchants Road.
It's a new location, but the same trusted expertise in roofing and siding that you've come to trust over the past 25 years.
Local quality craftsmanship, licensed and insured.
For the best and most trusted name in roofing and siding, scan the QR code on your screen.
Exterior Home Solutions, when it has to be the best.
Welcome back to Farragut. Not only is it homecoming, senior night, blackout, TV game, you name it, it's enough to make Don Dodgen go gray-headed. Now, wait a minute. Don Dodgen's the first to tell you he didn't have any hair. Okay, let's head down to Emily Ray Cochran down on the sideline for the Blitz Players of the Week.
Yeah, absolutely, Mark. I say it every week, but I can't believe we're in week 10, which means we got to go back a week and hand out our offensive and defensive players of the week. We've got one from Clinton and then one from GCA. Grace has had like 3 this year, so impressive for them. Camille Gear is going to join us with those names now.
We've got 2 standout players taking home this week's Player of the Week honors. One from Grace Christian Academy, the other one from Clinton after a big win for the Dragons over South Doyle last week. So let's start on offense. It's Clinton quarterback Mason Eckerson. He put up some standout numbers to take home the win against South Doyle in the Dragons' first shutout victory, get this, in 28 games. Eckerson went 19 of 29 passing, 243 yards and 2 touchdowns, but he also used his legs as well. Eckerson has played for a different school every year of his high school career, but the junior says this Clinton team has been his favorite experience so far.
I love it. Honestly, this is my favorite place I've been. Wouldn't rather be anywhere else. We're always pushing each other. It's just amazing. Like, the environment is like no other. Like, yeah, in practice we might get at each other, competing or whatever, but we know at the end of the day we all love each other, and after practice we're all going to hug each other and tell each other we love them.
On the defensive side of the ball, Grace Christian Academy's Caden Weber is this week's winner. The defensive back had 5 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and an interception in the 35-14 win over CAK last week. Weber plays both sides, of course, which means his family doesn't have a break during the game to stop cheering. But he says his family, especially his mom, of course, is his biggest supporter.
When I got the news, I came home and my mom told me that I won Player of the Week, and I was excited, and we celebrated. My mom is on top of everything. I wouldn't be able to be where I am without her. It just means a lot. I feel like my whole family is just circled around me, and it feels like even if I have a bad game, they're going to be there to pick me up, and that's what makes me play good and makes me want to strive to do better.
Next up for these 2, Grace is set to play Lakeway Christian Academy, while Clinton looks to stay in the win column against Powell. Both games are set for Friday night.
Yeah, Camille just mentioned that Grace is going to be taking on Lakeway. That's actually Jace Ballard's old school, so he'll be playing up against Lakeway, so that'll be an interesting matchup for sure. But I want to get into some Blitz games. We've got Heritage at Gibbs. That's our Rivalry Friday game and our 10 tailgate. Double up right there. We got Carter at Alcoa, William Blunt at Central, Bradley Central at Maryville, Anderson County at South Doyle, and a bunch of playoff implications in this slate of games.
Hey, Eric, which one of those games jumps out and grabs you?
Well, I think Heritage and Gibbs has potential to be good, but Gibbs is, playing at home, and I think that's homecoming as well. Probably going to get that one. At least it feels like, if we're, kind of picking favorites here on this show.
Yeah.
Central, William Blunt. William Blunt, man, early in the season had so much pop. I know they kind of hit tough times in the middle slate of the season there, but Central, as we saw last week, it just feels like a special year for the Bobcats. And so right now I feel like they're must-see television.
Yeah, they caught me on camera pointing to Austin and say you're up. So I just
we've only done it for 17 years. It's amazing that I would know to talk right there. Like, pull the I got a cord back here.
Sorry.
Pull me, I talk. I agree. It's the Rivalry Friday game, Heritage and Gibbs. Heritage's only path to the playoffs is beat Gibbs and then hope Carter can do the same next week. That's their path. It's a long shot, but they're going to go and try to win this game. Gibbs, on the other hand, with 2 wins, is the 2 seed and at home for round 1 of the playoffs.
What I'm keeping an eye on is Anderson County, South Doyle. CB45 wearing the stripes there tomorrow night. So no pressure on him tomorrow.
Get ready, CB45. They don't run it anymore at Anderson County. It's a throw every play.
All right, hey, so Catholic had a rough outing last week against McCallie. They got Baylor coming up. Austin had a chance to visit with the wide receiver for the Irish, headed to Tennessee, Tyreek King.
With Tennessee commit Tyreek King. Tyreek, your game has continued to build, get better. Where have you seen your game grow the most?
It have grown in my route running, probably my releases, getting off the ball, hand-eye coordination, really catching it, all the above, yeah.
Ever since you got that first offer, and you've got nearly everybody in the country all that hard work's paid off. How impressed are you by that, and how humbled are you by it?
Very impressed by it, very humble as well. Just came a long way from having one offer to being committed to UT. Always been a blessing. Tennessee always been my dream school. Been watching Tennessee play since I was like 8, so always been a dream. Just coming this far is just crazy. From starting off with one offer to all the way to 31, it's amazing.
What do you like about this year's group of Catholic Irish?
This team is willing to work hard every day. Got great quarterback, Mac Bartholomew. We just been working. Everybody looking great.
What's it take to go and do what you all want to do, win a state title, compete for a state title?
You got to keep working, work every day hard, know our assignments, really just play as a team, make sure we're together. Yeah.
What do you want to accomplish, throughout the rest of your football career, whether it's high school, college, NFL, if you're lucky enough to make it that far? What are some goals you have?
The goal this year on my senior year is to win the gold ball, get Mr. Tennessee player, probably Gatorade player of the year, leading up to the season. Freshman year of college, definitely get some play time, get up on that field, try to win Littman Kaufman Award for receivers. Sure. And, make it to the NFL. That's a dream.
All right. Well, he's got lots of dreams. Catholic's got a dream of bringing home a gold ball. This guy will need to have a big year if that's going to happen. Tyreek King here at Catholic.
Yeah, boy, he is a good one. We'll see him soon. Tomorrow night, the game we were talking about on OEB Rivalry Friday, brought to you by Carson Newman, Heritage and Gibbs. Same stations, WKNX, The Knox, WBIR Plus, Rivalry Thursday, YouTube. That tomorrow night on Rivalry Friday. I want to welcome in Dr. Andrew Herta. He is from Covenant Health Urgent Care Medical Director. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great. How are y'all?
Did you face the traffic and make it in here?
I just barely did.
I'm telling you, it is. You think we're a big city out there these days.
Yeah, you can't even tell a difference anymore.
Oh, my gosh. Hey, why is it important for a community to have access like you offer in urgent care?
Well, I mean, especially during sports season, having access to urgent care is essential because, injuries and illnesses can happen without warning. Our athletes having access to a trusted urgent care center close by means families can get quick and affordable care with less of a wait than compared to the ERs. We have a brand new clinic right here in the heart of Farragut, a new Covenant Health Urgent Care just across from the high school, actually. So access to that convenient care is now closer than ever to our families in the community.
Hey, why should people choose urgent care rather than to go to the emergency room? When something happens, why do they choose you?
Yeah. Well, honestly, the urgent care is a great place to go for sports injuries, cuts and bruises, illnesses like flu-like illnesses, stomach bugs, but going to the ER is more for things like serious injuries, severe bleeding, chest pain, things like that.
Got it. More emergencies, obviously.
Yep.
All right, sounds good. Hey, Andrew, thanks for coming out, man. We appreciate Covenant. Appreciate all that you guys do. We'll buzz you down the road, okay?
Yeah, appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Dr. Andrew Herta. Okay, let's take a break. When we come back on the Gray Hodges pregame show, the national anthem, that and the final comments right after this.
For most of us, our most valuable possession is our home. Well, they say that if you want to increase equity in your home, increase its value, the best way to do it is by renovating your kitchen. So after living in our home for 20 years, we decided to spruce up the kitchen. We made a business decision we call Gray Hodges. Look, if it's the biggest business decision that you make when it comes to your home, don't take a chance. Call the professionals, the people that I trust at Gray Hodges.
High school sports is bigger than the players in the game. It's all about communities, screaming fans, the bands, cheer teams, and mascots. Oh, and the dogs. Just like high school sports, OEB Law is all about results. Hi, I'm Tim Elrod, and the OEB Law team is dedicated to giving you the game-winning results you deserve. OEB Law, just results, 546-1111.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
A gorgeous night here tonight at Farragut High School. I had one of our guys on our crew come up and say, hey, just making sure Jim and Nick's is going to be back with us next year, right? And I said, well, so far my understanding is they are, because the pregame meals this year have been off the chain, and we sure have appreciated Jim and Nick's. They'll provide the pregame meal again tomorrow. It's jimandnicks.com, or you can give them a shout, 865-224-3760. Incredible pregame meal or a tailgating experience at Jim and Nick's. Time now for the national anthem, which, as always, is brought to you by Food City. Yeah, spectacular night for high school football, and our thanks to the Farragut ensemble down on the field. As we have told you, tomorrow night on OEB Rivalry Friday, brought to you by Carson Newman Heritage and Gibbs, and another one of those playoff games in Week 10, an opportunity to see the Gibbs Eagles, who've had a heck of a year.
You know, I'm very grateful I get to play both sides of the ball. It helps you get a different perspective of the game, not just from the offensive and the defensive. You get to see it from both ways, which helps your knowledge in the game and just helps you read the game better. So when I'm on offense, you can think of how you would read it on defense, which just gives you a whole different level of how you read the game. I think no matter what position you play, a first step is very important, but at tight end and linebacker, a lot of your first steps is a big read step on defense. You know, just trying to get in the right position on tight end, you got to have a strong first step, especially when you're blocking, because you got to have power. So I think just footwork and training, all that stuff plays a major role, especially when I'm playing tight end and linebacker, just to help me be at my best ability I can. I'd say the things I've worked on the most is just being a better leader this year. You know, being a senior, that's the role you have to take on, just making sure I'm leading in everything I do in practice, in the games, off the field. Just make sure I'm setting a good example for my team so they can all succeed. The family I came from inspires me to play football, you know. Super athletic family. Everyone's played sports, my brothers, my parents. And just seeing that, and ever since I was a little kid, really enjoyed playing. It's just gave me the drive to keep wanting to do it and see how far athletics will take me in life. Some of our team goals this year is to make it to state. You know, ever since I've been here, we've gotten better and better every year, and we're starting to solidify this program as a top program. And by that, we got to be a team. So our team goal has been to make it to state this year, and we're getting closer and closer every year, and I really think this is our year. Some of my personal goals is just be the best person I can on and off the field. I want to be a great leader to everyone and just make sure I'm going 110% in everything I do. All the coaches have been great ever since I've been here. Coach Turner has been the head coach, and every year it's just more and more of a culture, and we're building a bigger family. And just starting from when you're younger, like in the middle school programs, our middle school program does really good, and that's starting to translate up to the high school and just building like a dynasty. So I think our coaches are doing a great job of keeping everyone involved and just making sure we're going hard on the football field, but also in the weight room and in the classroom, and just making us a better men. In my words, a teammate is someone who always has someone's back. You can always rely on them. You know, we had this thing, it's called foxhole. Who are you going to have in your foxhole? So that was like a World War II saying, who's going to be in the bunker with you? So it's like, you want to trust people that they'll be there with you. So just being a good teammate is always making sure you can take care of them in football and in life, just always being there.
Going to be a great atmosphere tomorrow night. Heritage and Gibbs tomorrow night. Kickoff for Oak Ridge and Farragut just about 5 minutes away.
We've got a special guest coach today. Catholic alum, Tennessee great, Cooper Mate.
Thanks, Coach. Let's see what your boys got.
That's it. Come on. Let's go. Drop.
Hey, bring it up. Nice work today, man. Y'all hungry? Yeah. We got some Auburn's. Let's eat. Auburn's. Real comfort, real food, real good.
More fingers, Mr. Mays?
Yes, please.
Hi, I'm Laura Ash. I'm a State Farm agent here in West Knoxville. I love to serve all of East Tennessee for all of your home, car, life, and business insurance. If you need anything insurance related, give us a call at 675-0888.
I'm Tennessee basketball player JP Estrella. Let me give you a tour here of the offices at Knoxville Smiles. Dr. Costa is placing implants with a robot, and it's all done digitally. There's no guessing with this since it's all robotic. Dr. Wilco is the newest addition to the office. He loves to research the latest and greatest in technology, so the other doctors go to him for the newest product information and techniques. Dr. Malone is building teeth in the mouth. To him, cosmetic bonding is more like artwork. He does this without cutting your teeth down. It's all about building them up. Guys, we still have a problem. Y'all have a bigger chair?
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training with locations in Hardin Valley and Blount County. If you're looking to take your athlete's sports performance to the next level or increase your overall sports performance and fitness, reach out to us at one of our locations in Hardin Valley or in Blount.
The following live sports broadcast is brought to you by Pac-Man HD Productions.
The loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness in my method. Me falling off that fine line that I'm treading out. Nobody rob me of my number one. That's what I'm by any means, only thing that makes sense to me. I can make nice or make history.
I can punch it from behind and break it free into the secondary. See ya. Look at the throw, back of the end zone, touchdown. Handoff with a bowling ball, Torian Ravens, touchdown. The middle receiver's there, touchdown. Gonna look downfield, behind the secondary, touchdown! Unbelievable!
And a big Region 2 6A matchup coming your way tonight as the Oak Ridge Wildcats come over to West Knoxville undefeated at 8-0. Can they leave here undefeated? Because if the Farragut Admirals get a win tonight, they clinch a playoff spot. Despite the 0-5 start, a win tonight in Farragut is playoff bound. Mark Packer along with Eric Kane, Austin Price, Emily Ray Cochran going to join us down on the sideline We've all got our new apparel just in time for the season to end next week.
One game, baby. One game.
Actually, two. Okay, let's start with the quarterback battle. Let's start with a guy we've seen at Oak Ridge a lot.
Yeah, we've seen him at Oak Ridge a lot. We've seen him the last 3 years play a lot of football. That's Blaine Stansbury, signal caller for the Wildcats. His numbers really improving from last year. 16 touchdowns, 19 total. He's added a couple on the ground. He's completing 62% of his passes, about 1,500 yards through the air. I think his mobility in a game like this late in the season and down there inside the 10-yard line can be a factor, but Blaine Stansbury's having a fine senior campaign.
Yeah, the one that makes it all go for Farragut is Corbin Hobson. When he's on, he's really, really good. You look at him on the year, 1,212 yards passing, 9 touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns, so he's capable on the ground, but he wants to do things through the air. That's number 3, Corbin Hobson.
Well, let's head to the 4th member of our team, Emily Ray Cochran, standing by with Jeff Courtney.
Coach, how important is it going to be for your guys to go out there and win the line of scrimmage tonight?
Yeah, that's kind of the key to the game. You know, they're a big physical team, athletic team. You know, we're going to have to try to rely on our offensive, defensive line a little bit. We got to run the football, protect the quarterback, and we got to affect their quarterback, so that's a big key to the game.
Defensively, you've got a lot of playmakers, 6 defenders specifically with over 40 tackles on the season. How do you expect them to be extremely disruptive against Oak Ridge tonight?
Yeah, it's going to have to start up front with Owen Petoskey. He's our senior kind of captain, defensive lineman. He's been very disruptive this year. And then we got to play good coverage and run in pursuit of the ball and tackle well tonight.
In terms of the postseason, how important is this one?
Well, it's kind of must win. You know, we got 2 more weeks left to kind of see where we're going to be in the playoffs, but we got to make it happen.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Got to make it happen. If they don't do it this week, they got to do it next week in Cleveland. But there's no time like the present, which starts with the first quarter. Brought to you by OEB Law on a simply spectacular night for high school football. I've said that a lot this year. We have been very blessed this year with our weather clear, 64 degrees. Long sleeve tops are out and ready to roll. Farragut won the toss. They have elected to receive.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this football game. Again, the weather's been really nice, at least the feel, right? It feels like fall. Fall's not very long in East Tennessee, but it certainly feels like it's night, and it's kind of one of those matchups. Should be a good one, man. Oak Ridge is a really great team. Farragut's playing much better, and we mentioned the injuries.
Farragut's playing better. Oak Ridge is injured, and so I think it levels out. I mean, you look at where the Hart. I mean, again, I know you can't really do comparative scores, but when you can a little bit, and where Oak Ridge is now compared to Hardin Valley and where Farragut was against Hardin Valley, I think this has a chance to be a really good game. And, again, the Hawks are a much improved football team. They've continued to get better. The changing coaches, the stability in coaches at Hardin Valley has been good for that program as they continue to push everybody ahead of them to be just a little bit better.
Farragut's going to receive this opening kickoff, and I like this. Obviously, the underdog in this football game, playing at home, senior night, homecoming, get the football first, try to make a statement here and get off this football game the right way.
I think it's interesting that Farragut won the toss and is elected to receive, so Abram Shelton is deep, and I think this plays into what Jeff Courtney said about they need a quick start.
Yeah. Want some fireworks early? Want to make a statement?
By the way, is this new? I don't remember them being yellow before.
Well, we'll talk about that. It's a new addition here. Okay, it's taken 17 years for Brad Lyle to step it up. Those are timeout markers.
Well, I know what they are.
And look at the little football.
Yeah.
That means it's Farragut's ball.
Yeah,
we're like a real broadcast now.
I was going to say, we won.
Do we have the first down line? Is that coming? Do we have the first down?
I can't afford it. Corbin Hobson is the quarterback. He's a junior. It's a shoestring budget, man.
If you'd cut Chad's pay, we would have room.
Well, maybe
I'll tell you what, we'll just have Chad go out and lay down at 10 yards.
And we're off. Admirals start at their own 20, handoff off right tackle, and it's going to be that kind of night. They want to rely on this experienced offensive line. They've got 5 seniors starting tonight. They need to control the line of scrimmage like Emily Ray said.
Yeah, no doubt. When you got some injuries in the backfield, you're playing some young guys. Freshman who's had a really good year, sophomore, run behind those 5 experienced guys up front. And what more can you ask for?
Gain of 4 yards. And a flag comes in, and this is what Farragut can't have happen if this is against the Admirals. Raleigh Fingers, our referee tonight.
Otherwise known as Joshua Sharp. But I made the joke. You just decided to do it on television.
Well, obviously we got a clock malfunction. I mean, can we zoom in? There's Chad, who's not Raleigh Fingers. Can we zoom in on the mustache? It is rather spectacular. See? Do you see? I mean, that's,
I see it. Looks good.
Set the defense for you and get it out of the way and keep your eye on number 14.
Yeah, Walters again talked about in the pregame show. All starts with him. As he goes, the defense goes. He missed some time in that opener, if you remember, and the defense really didn't look the same when we had him on television.
Let me know.
Already working on the game clock. Chad Brown is already over there. Look at him. He's got the parab microphone pointed at the referees. Can't get any closer than right there.
Okay. We'll have to keep it on the field then.
Jeff Courtney says we'll have to keep the time down on the field.
We're going to put 11:25 on the clock. It's already back up.
Derek Rank has done a nice job at Oak Ridge. He's concerned about tonight's game, though. Doesn't want anybody to look forward to next week's game against Maryville. And half the games are on Thursday, half on Friday. We'll have Powell and West on Thursday night.
And again, as we've highlighted several times, banged up team. You can't afford to overlook anybody.
No. Well, I texted Jeff today, and I said, Jeff Courtney, you going to get up 21-0 with the half? Reminder of last year's Maryville game. They had a 21-0 lead, and then Maryville came back to win.
I'm sure he appreciated that.
He said, we're going to try.
Tough running.
First down for Farragut. And this is exactly what the doctor ordered off right tackle Nathan Jacobs. He's a freshman. We had them on at Bearden on OEB Rivalry Friday, and he had a really nice game. First down, first pass of the game, and the Wildcats make the move to make the tackle.
Yeah, Jarrell Jemerson snuffed that one out.
Yeah, and he had a really nice start. You go back to that game when we had against Halls. Jemerson was a huge part of that win. And with the injuries, they'll rely on him just a little bit more tonight on both sides.
And missed block out there on the perimeter. Could have been much worse than what it was.
Second down and 10. Oak Ridge really good in the secondary, and they are going to make Farragut throw the football.
Wayne Gibson off the edge, untouched, kept it tight. And a big play in the backfield. Now it's going to be 3rd and 11.
Yeah, a quick adjustment by the Oak Ridge coaches to send Gibson off the edge. And a 3rd down and 11 after a loss of a yard. Hobson, the junior quarterback. He'll step up. And a nice pass. Well, he had a receiver through behind the receiver, but a nice job of stepping up in the pocket, and the Admirals forced to punt.
Anderson Glover was the intended target. And nothing new for Farragut after a couple good runs there. Picked up a first down, but didn't go forward after moving the sticks, and the Admirals were punted.
Just what the doctor ordered for Oak Ridge's defense. And Oak Ridge overall as Jemerson drops back deep.
Jemerson, a senior, who if you're Farragut, you'd love to keep the football away from. Good snap, and he'll get it away under duress. A low bounding punt that takes a Farragut roll. Boy, this is a great kick for the Admirals. Jemerson doesn't get his hands on the ball, and it's down at the 13. So set up the offense, and Blaine Stansberry, he's one of those guys you feel like's been around a long time. He's a a 3.5-year starter, if you will. 16 touchdowns, just 2 interceptions after a 56-yard punt.
And I mean, you look at all of his weapons. Now, some of them aren't in the ball game tonight. It's, Porter's out and Presley's out, but Jimerson we just mentioned on defense. Malik Howard's done a lot this year.
But even Howard, Malik Howard, number 3, has been a little banged up. He's in the slot to Stansberry's right. Inside handoff, they'll get to the outside. And a gain of 4 yards for Wayne Gibson. Set the lineup for you. Oak Ridge going to be challenged with 2 key guys out.
Yeah, they're going to be challenged. They might have to rely on Malik Howard even more, who just had that down block to seal off that run right there.
Yeah, we've got DeMillion Porter in the lineup, but he is not in tonight.
A lot of Wayne Gibson. Zakai Booth.
And when they can, they're going to try to get it to, as you said, number 3, Malik Howard.
A forward pass. Nice job by Farragut to get in the backfield. And they'll finally make the tackle back at the 11. Could be a low-scoring affair tonight. Keep your eye on Harrison Smith tonight, who is our Smoky stat stuffer from the defensive side. The other Harrison Smith, but he's played awfully well. The challenge is when your leading tackler is your free safety, that's your concern. And Harrison Smith, with 53 total tackles, he is their leading tackler.
Yeah, certainly not bad on his part, but maybe not great for the overall defense.
Stansberry has time, can step up, throws it across the middle, catch is made. There's the big receiver, Howard, out to the 35, who just beats the linebacker for the first down.
I mean, just crafty, Austin. Steps up to the pocket, evades some pressure. Right over there in the middle of the Smoky stat stuffer with Malik Howard right on cue. That's his 38th reception of the season. Looking for touchdown number 7. He has been all over the place, making an early impact, is Malik Howard.
And you have to know where he's at. They split him out right now. They have him at the slot at the top. They put him on the line of scrimmage because he's playing tight end. You have to be cognizant of where he's at all times.
23 yards on a 3rd down and long. Stansberry going to step it up out to the 44. As much as I love seeing him run because he's a good runner, at the same time, well, I don't want to take that risk with my quarterback with how important he is.
Yeah, I mean,
especially with everybody else out.
Especially right now.
Second down and 5 at the 44. 3 receivers top of your screen, inside handoff. And 3rd down and, well, actually that'll be a 1st down as he spun out to the 49, and that will be enough for the 1st down. Farragut will travel to Cleveland next week, and if they don't pull off the upset tonight, they'll have to beat the Blue Raiders next week to make the playoffs.
Well, yeah, that's right, or Cleveland would slide into the playoffs as the 4 seed.
They'll throw this one out. Nice blocking in front.
Howard again.
That's Jimerson.
Howard blocking for Jimerson.
Howard blocking, yeah.
You see this block right up here? Then he puts his hands up. Usually when you put your hands up, you're guilty. He didn't do anything wrong there.
2nd down and 3, and there's Harrison Smith, the leading tackler, the junior.
Just a different Harrison Smith than we're accustomed to.
Yes. And his bank account is much lighter. The other Harrison Smith playing tonight, Vikings and the Chargers. 2nd down and 3. Is it a passing down for Oak Ridge? No, it's not. Yes, it is. Stansberry rolling right. A little slip screen out to Howard, and Howard will lumber down to the 37.
Move the chains. Again, if you're Farragut, you're bending right now, and that's okay, but you're going to have to eventually get a stop, get off the field. Oak Ridge very content, just kind of methodically going down the field here to start this game.
3 first downs for the Wildcats. Farragut showing pressure and a little too much. That'll be a free 5 yards.
Yep.
Marker on the play.
Before the play, encroachment on the defense. That's a 5-yard penalty. Replay 1.
I mean, just a killer to give up the 5 yards at this spot in the field.
Well, especially when you just get Oak Ridge playing downhill with everything they do at 1st and 5.
Their 1st down and 5, inside handoff down to the 29.
And it didn't feel like there was a lot of room to run right there, but Gibson just kind of finds a skinny lane. It's about 2.
You know, when we had team selections this past Sunday for the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase, which we'll talk about a little bit later, Derek Rang on the other side was pretty clear to say, you know, we don't really have very many impressive wins to this point. You know, yeah, we're 8-0, we're banged up, but we got a lot of football in front of us. So I don't know how good we are.
Yeah, that's the hope at least. A lot of football.
Gibson in motion. Stansbury looks that way, throws across the middle. This one pops wide open. Down inside the 10, 1st down and goal, and that's Jemerson again.
And I love that play because if you're a defender and you see bubble action going the other way, you're watching your line too, it fools you. And then they screen it the other way, and it's like the Red Sea, wide open.
Everybody flowing one way, threw it back the other way, and again, blockers out in front, and Jemerson, that's all he needs. But now the field's reduced. Here you can have silly penalties here.
10th play of the drive after the 20-yard catch and carry by Jemerson. 1st down and goal at the 9. Stansbury going to pop wide open, touchdown. 9 yards for the senior quarterback, Blaine Stansbury, and it's the Wildcats that strike first.
He turned on the Jets in a hurry, got the edge, then got north, went in the end zone untouched.
Yeah, this one just, Howard's like, I don't got nobody to block.
Well, the bad snap forced him to the right, and so the fake really wasn't a fake because it was nowhere near the running back. It didn't matter. Turn on the Jets and down pay dirt.
Extra point is up. 7-0. Oak Ridge with the lead. We'll take our first break of the night. Wildcats looking to go 9-0. So far, so good.
Yeah, nobody to block. It's wide open.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
Hi, I'm Matt Marshall with Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Dustin Woodson, also with Exterior Home Solutions.
We are now easier than ever to find, right off of I-75 and Merchants Road.
It's a new location, but the same trusted expertise in roofing and siding that you've come to trust over the past 25 years.
Local quality craftsmanship, licensed and insured.
For the best and most trusted name in roofing and siding, scan the QR code on your screen.
Exterior Home Solutions, when it has to be the best.
Here in Knoxville, fall is about community, comfort, and of course, football season. At Ted Russell Lincoln Knoxville, we believe your drive should be just as memorable. Step inside a new Lincoln and discover thoughtful design, quiet luxury, and technology that makes every trip effortless. And right now, finance the 2025 Lincoln Aviator at 0% APR for 48 months. From weekday drives to Saturday tailgates, Lincoln delivers luxury and comfort for every season. Come see us at Ted Russell Lincoln Knoxville.
I still have spots on my glasses, even with the most expensive cleaners.
Whoa, AquaClear can fix that.
If I don't squeegee this, I still see spots.
Are you tired of still seeing spots? AquaClear can fix that.
Faded laundry again?
AquaClear can fix that.
Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by OEB Law, Ted Russell Ford, Carson Newman University, Knoxville Smiles, Commercial Bank, and Exterior Home Solutions. 7-0 the score, 3:53 to go. Glad to know we've got a lens that can reach the moon after a 10-play, 86-yard drive in 5:51 for the Wildcats.
That's a great Halloween type of your moon, too.
What do you have going dressed as next Friday night?
I'm not. I don't dress up. 42, man.
We'll actually be doing the OEB Law Rivalry Friday, brought to you by Carson Newman, Alcoa, and Anderson County. A week from Friday.
They'll have a show over there. It'll be spooky.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to go dressed as, because apparently on 10 Tailgate on WBIR, everybody's going to dress up for Halloween, so I guess I'll be dressed up because I'll be a part of the show.
You'd be like, Rowan's going to be Smokey. You got little dog ears.
Well, if you've got a student getting ready for the ACT, you've heard me say this for years, Kuntz Cram Course is the place to go. Science section is now optional. December is the final opportunity for UT, so very important that you call Kuntz Cram Course. Minimize your debt, maximize your choices by mastering the ACT with Kuntz Cram Course. Yeah, it's a big night as Ella, the dog, will go into retirement.
Whoa, really?
After next Friday's game. And so we will have Ella's final game at Anderson County.
That's cool.
Next Friday night.
Been a good run.
Yeah, and when we shot the commercial that you see for OEB Law, we had Ella, and I don't know the next one coming up, but a much younger lab.
Yeah.
And they were training Ella's replacement that was running circles around Ella.
I know it's hard because they're training out of the same spot, but it should just be Ella. Ella should be the name, right?
So you're going to tell Georgia Ugga 8 should be the last one. I mean, you
just go Ella. Ella 2.
Hobson throws this one out and incomplete to the 23. Yeah, there's another retirement here at Farragut we'll talk about here in a little bit once everybody's ready to set it up. It's not me. There he is. I'm telling you, Anthony is going into retirement, and it's a sad day. Anthony Lindsay, longtime football manager. He has been 20 years on the sideline. He came up to me today. He's the happiest guy in the world. And he said, Mark, I'm retiring after tonight's game. This is my last game. We're going to mic him up, and we're going to share with you his last game at halftime next week of the Powell West game. He's what high school football is all about as Hobson is buried back at the 11.
Just abused. That was a fantastic play by Amante Bishop.
5th sack of the season for Bishop on 3rd down.
Looks like he beats Luca Hofer here, number 50. Number 53.
That's just a bull rush. Yeah, I mean, he just went right over him. No moves, no dip inside. No
Aiden Perez. This thing could spiral for Farragut here pretty early.
Not the start.
You really need a good punt here.
Second punt of the night. And a nice punt. Farragut always has a good kicking game. Let's take a quick break and a message from Covenant Health.
What does strength in numbers mean to you? At Covenant Health, it means we see nearly 2.2 million visits annually. It means our 13,000 dedicated experts are all working together for a common goal. With over 150 locations throughout East Tennessee, you'll always find an open door to care, because we are committed to being the first, best, and strongest choice for the one number who matters most. You. Covenant Health. Let our strength be yours.
And the Wildcats very quickly with the football. Gibson around right in takes it into Farragut territory, and a nice game already for that young man.
It's really patient, continues to stretch and stretch and stretch, and just kind of taking what the defense is giving you, and before you know it, you got 9 yards.
Call that a gain of 9 to the Admirals 47 with 2.5 minutes to go first quarter. 7-0 Oak Ridge.
Gibson's primarily been a defender throughout his career, and some injuries in camp, and ran the football really well. Of course, you got Porter normally.
And they'll throw this one out. Boy, nice catch going high to get this one. Look out for Pendergrass. Down the sideline, getting him a block, cutting back inside.
Jimerson again, as he has been the go-to target.
Yeah. Good catch and then great acceleration. Goes up to get it, plants, spins, and then gets upfield, hits the sideline, explosive play for the Wildcats.
Gain of 25. And look at Jimerson, the senior, go high in the air to get that one, and then just makes the moves. Gain of 25 yards. Down to the 21. They'll fake to Jimerson. Throw it to the running back out of the backfield. Gibson cuts back inside and down to the 12-yard line. Covenant Health Fitness Center offers 5-star amenities and over 80 weekly fitness classes. Join in October. Pick your treat. Personal training, spa services, swim lessons, and more. Call 865-531-5000 or visit covenanthealth.com/fitness-center to learn more. First down and 10 at the 11. Wildcats so far a hot knife through butter in this game.
Yeah, unfortunately, for Farragut, that is. Oak Ridge has been marching right down the field.
Inside handoff to Gibson, who will push the pile off left tackle.
I was going to say, even on plays where there's nowhere to go, you're still finding positive yardage. Now, he ran into the back of one of his offensive linemen and picked up a couple yards.
Derek Ring looking to go 9-0 into next week's game at Maryville, which would be a huge matchup.
Be a big-time matchup. Potentially an undefeated team against a one-loss team. That one loss coming to Alcoa.
Yep.
In week 1, so you've won 8 straight.
Second down, Stansbury 7 of 7. He had the 1 touchdown run, looking for a second touchdown. This one from 6 yards out, and the Wildcats up 13-0.
Same play, same read, same result. Stansbury untouched around the left edge. Malik Howard's looking for somebody to block. Nobody blocked. I mean, again, this happened for the first touchdown run. I mean, man, keep going back to it.
Number 13 for Farragut did not get off that block for whatever reason.
Extra point is up, and it will slide through, and a 14-0 lead. 2 for 2 on touchdown runs for the quarterback, Stansbury.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
By the way, be on the lookout for all the players accepting the nominations for the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase, brought to you by Food City. Game going to be Friday, December the 12th, 7 o'clock at West High School. Same TV station, same streaming platforms, and a lot of players putting it out there on social media. Austin, you've talked about since we came up with this idea that the quarterback position for Knoxville would be key to this game.
Yeah.
Deuce Rogers of Powell and Amari Lethko,
2 seniors.
Of Halls, and the Slover kid from Carnes. So you got 3 really good quarterbacks.
No doubt. You got a lot of experience there, and I think that goes a long way to Knoxville having a real shot. Some years, because there's less schools in Knox County to pick from, it's much harder to do.
Hey, by the way, at all of our games, Colossal Productions, I love the fact that we're starting to hear from schools saying, hey, is Colossal going to be there? Can we play a video through the Jumbotron? The portable Jumbotron can be yours for a tailgate, for a game. They've got 2 screens. Make sure you scan the QR code for Colossal Productions and book your event today. By the way, you may see Colossal Productions at some big events right around the corner. They're making some real connections, and excited to have Colossal Productions as part of what we do. Hobson right
there he
across
goes.
the middle. They needed that one out to the 40.
What a throw. Zip on that football. Glover with the reception.
That's a shoestring tackle away from being 6.
They're going tempo here.
Yeah, do the Admirals go to the air? Well, not right here. They'll run the football up the middle. Last play of the first quarter for a gain of 6 yards. 14-0 Oak Ridge in this key Region 2-6A game on FCA Rivalry Thursday, as always presented by Covenant Health.
High school sports is bigger than the players in the game. It's all about communities, screaming fans, the bands, cheer teams, and mascots. Oh, and the dogs. Just like high school sports, OEB Law is all about results. Hi, I'm Tim Elrod, and the OEB Law team is dedicated to giving you the game-winning results you deserve. OEB Law, just results. 546-1111.
Thank you so much for visiting us today. I really appreciate your... What in the world? Hey! Whoa! Save it for Rivalry Thursday, guys!
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old-school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
Everywhere you look, you can find unexpected things that make you smile. Little reminders to care for your heart. At Covenant Health, we bring more heart to more places. That means more locations, advanced treatments, and expert physicians. Because we know your heart beats for more than just you. It beats for the people, moments, and dreams that matter most. More heart in more places for you. Covenant Health. Let our strength be yours.
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training. We know in 2024, convenience is king, so we have locations not just in Hardin Valley, but now one in Maryville, in Farragut, and in Morristown, with more soon to come. So keep an eye out. We want to bring D1 Sports Training to everyone in East Tennessee.
Second quarter is brought to you by Food City, down to Emily Ray Cochran.
Coach Blaine Stansberry has been extremely effective on his legs tonight, but your offense around him has also been extremely productive. What do you like about the whole thing?
We're executing. I mean, we're actually, we're keeping the ball moving forward. We're kind of nickel and diming it. We're playing clean football. That's what we challenge them to do. So we just got to keep it up because, Farragut's a great team, though, Anthony.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah, take a look at the first quarter stats brought to you by OEB Law. Not pretty if you're a Farragut supporter.
And 15 of those yards came on that first play just a moment ago before the break.
You don't want to call it a must score, but I'm going to call it a must score.
Yeah, that's what we just talked about off camera in here. Second down, surprising they're going to throw a little screen across the middle. Nice move. They'll get the first down inside Oak Ridge territory.
And Caden Stewart read that like a book, just unfortunately couldn't make the play. Good move by Jacobs.
Yeah, somebody said in the press box could be a short game tonight, and I said, unless Farragut scores on this next drive, I mean, you got to score a touchdown on this drive.
Well, they've looked different this drive. They've gone a little fast with the tempo.
Been a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah.
Now they go back to the ground here. Nice, tough running.
And this is a good spot on the field to potentially take a shot.
Yeah.
It's 2nd and 2 or 2nd and 1, depending on where they mark this thing.
They found Anderson Glover earlier on the nice pass across the middle. Here's the deal. You got to make sure you go north-south.
Nowhere to go.
Or in this case, it would actually be east-west, would it not?
You're right. It would be.
See?
Look at you.
He got that from somebody.
Listen, what he did was he figured 40 is this way, and it runs east-west. Packers Geography 101 directional.
I live out here, and I know that to the right is going west.
Hey, we know this is a home game.
Yeah. Well, it's so much of a home game. They marked off his.
We'll show that in
Mark
a minute.
Parker.
Okay, here, 3rd down and 1. It's got to be Dr. Bartlett's doing, by the way. I feel so welcome up here. 3rd down and 1. Oh, they'll play fake. And will they get the first down anyway? I think they do.
Yes. Oak Ridge.
So here's what we're talking about is we come. We don't all have to be posed for this. We come up in the press box, and so here's the name. Austin's busy up here watching his daughter's basketball game. But okay, here's the name. I don't want it to be too. Mark Parker. Okay, that's when you know you're welcome. I mean, I would expect it at some places. Some places. But, maybe not here. I don't know.
I think it just makes it better.
Yeah. How does it make it better?
Because you love this place. It's
no,
home.
I don't.
It's so funny.
It's just so convenient. 36-yard line. Hobson looking to throw. Well, now there's a nice pitch and catch. And breaking a tackle, looking for the end zone. Touchdown.
There's the guy we talked about in the pregame show, number 10, Max Garfield. Pitch, stumble, gathered himself, catch.
Here's the thing. I think Farragut was a lot more aggressive on that drive.
Oh, they definitely were. They took more shots down the field. Again, tempo. That made a difference. Look at this throw right here.
Nice pass.
Broken tackle, off to the races. But they took more shots. They set up. They ran the football to set up those shots, and they executed better.
So the extra point to make it a 14-7 game. Don't want to jinx it, but Farragut always good in the kicking game, and that one will make it 14-7. Quick break and a message from our friends at OEB Law.
At academics, of the arts, and of athletics, and it's a great place to work and be at. That we're developing young men the right way, that we see kids here that graduate and go on for opportunities after school. We're going to recognize 24 seniors this Thursday night on senior night. So it's a big game for our community. It's a big night for our community and our school. And we're playing Oak Ridge, which is a traditional rival of ours with region implications. So there's kind of a lot on the line, and it should be a fun, exciting night. And I know that we'll have a big crowd. We'll have people here, but we want to encourage those that are on the fence to get here too. Hey folks, welcome to Farragut High School. Go Admirals.
OEB Law is proud to present a $1,000 donation to the student body of Farragut High School for the results on and off the field. If you've been injured in a car wreck and no fault of your own, call 865-546-1111. OEB Law, just results.
Yeah, and our thanks to OEB Law. $1,000 going to the homeschool each and every week. Mark Packer along with, it's the blackout here tonight, by the way. Eric Kane, Austin Price. Well, everybody's a little distracted up here in the press box. Austin's watching his daughter's basketball game. Now, where's the game at?
It's at Anderson County High School. It's the county tournament. Norris playing Clinton Middle, and the Lady Senators up 31-12.
Nice. Oak Ridge with the return from the 8-yard line. Up the left side, and the Wildcats out to the 26. Okay, so here's technology. You're watching that on your phone. Is it Addison's game?
Yeah, it is.
They're winning?
Yep, 31-12, about 30 seconds to go. She just scored, so congrats to her. And congrats to the Lady Senators. They're now 2-0 on the year.
I'm on Facebook right here. Here's Eric Kane's wife. That's her birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Carissa.
So I like that. And then I'll comment, happy birthday. Sorry your husband's not been around this week. He's been chasing Tony Vitello.
Oh, she's the best. She's the best. So if you're listening and your friend's family, please text her and tell her we gave her a shout out.
Yeah,
eat all the brownie points.
Yeah.
Again, it's only halftime.
Week. Okay, while we're talking about it, your thoughts?
Well, first,
because you cover baseball from all.
Yeah, how cool is that, right? It's not cool for Tennessee baseball, but how cool is that for him? There's only one of 30 jobs, and that's never been done before. So good for Tony. Got to reset. But this job now is so much more attractive. I mean, $109 million renovated stadium. You got the resources. You got a loaded roster.
Yeah.
Just keep that thing rolling. I'll be excited to see the direction that Tennessee wants to go in terms of a head coach.
2nd down and 5. Boy, a big spot for the Admirals. A flag comes in from behind.
And Farragut
comes loose.
Not got it. Or did Farragut? Who got it?
Unless Farragut gets the football. There's a flag on the play against Oak Ridge.
Farragut had it at one point.
But who got the football?
I think Oak Ridge jumped back on it, I think, at the end. Nope. No.
He's pointing that way.
Now, Oak Ridge got it. Now we'll go back and check the flag back at the 31.
Oh, man. Farragut could have, because they had it at one time. He could have held on to it. Obviously, would have held up because that penalty was on the offense.
That's what I'm saying. I thought they had it.
Yeah.
Oak Ridge had it. I thought maybe Farragut wrestled the back.
During the play, holding number 74 of the offense. That's a 10-yard penalty. We'll replay 2nd down.
It's a big call. Obviously, the turnover would have been more valuable to Farragut. Rivalry Thursday, Rivalry Friday. OEB Rivalry Playoffs brought to you by the official auto provider and the official auto partner of the Rivalry brand. That being Ted Russell Ford. 2 Ford locations, 1 Lincoln location in Knoxville to serve you and your family. Second down and 15, maybe 16. And the Wildcats will keep it on the ground off right tackle and pick up 7 yards.
Another one of those plays where I thought there was really nowhere to go and you somehow pick up 5 yards. Farragut's defense runs really well.
It's a key 3rd down here. You got to get off the field, get your ball back to your offense. We've seen this too many times with Tennessee. They get off the field here.
And just as much as anything, it's a field position.
Yeah, for sure.
You know. Stansberry stepping up. Will throw this. And how does he get that open? How in the world does the best player in this game get that open for a 77-yard touchdown? That's absolutely inexcusable.
And he was wide open. I mean, there wasn't anybody 10 yards to him.
Nobody was in the 3-7, 9-3-4.
I mean, I think the defense thought Stansberry was going to run because he ran all the way up towards the line of scrimmage and then just found Howard right in the middle of the field. Look at this. Great play there by Stansberry and then wide open. Makes one guy miss, and that's it.
And debilitating. Again.
3rd and 8, right? 3rd and 8.
Just an absolute breakdown. Extra point is up, and it is good. 21-7 Wildcats. Watch Stansberry as he steps up. The linebacker steps up. Howard steps back and takes a whole bunch of steps for 6 points.
Brought to you by Food City. It's the Ask Coach Heupel Show.
Hello, and welcome to Ask Coach Heupel. I'm your host, Josh Heupel. Mandy asks, what stands out to you about Tennessee when you compare it to the other places you lived? Great question, Mandy. Right off the bat, I can tell you those other places don't have a food city. In-house butchers, local produce, it's enough to make you evolve for life. This has been Ask Coach Heupel. With me, Coach Heupel.
Yep, I see your problem here.
So have you been in this business long?
Oh, I've been taking care of Tennessee homes so long, I came up with indoor plumbing.
Wow.
Bears thought I was crazy.
Thanks.
You keep it. I always keep a spare. Just in case I need to make peace with the raccoons again.
Oh, raccoons.
This little guy is coming with me. Trust your frontier to Pioneer.
Create unforgettable memories high above the Smoky Mountains at Gatlinburg Sky Park. Step out on North America's longest pedestrian cable bridge and experience views you'll never forget. Explore our brand new hiking trails, perfect for adventures of all ages. Refresh and recharge with a meal from Smoky Mountain Smash on our newest expansion, Clayton's Landing. Gatlinburg Sky Park, where memories rise above it all.
Hey, barbecue lovers. Looking to score a smoking good deal for game day? Well, at Buddy's Barbecue, you can score big with a Feed 10 family pack. Get your choice of meat, 3 sides, and all the fixins'. It's a feast for 10 starting at $71.99. Plus, add smoky wings or loaded nachos for a flavored touchdown. Nothing brings people together like football and barbecue. So swing by one of our drive-thrus or get it delivered and take your tailgate or watch party to the end zone. Only at Buddy's Barbecue. A smoking good deal.
He has time, gonna take a shot, and it'll be picked off. Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by Food City, Matlock Tire, Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic, D1, and Better Mattress. Emily Ray Cochran down on the sideline, must answer for Farragut again.
This past July, Oak Ridge brothers Dylan and Blake Woody had a massive garden built in their backyard. Several players and coaches came over to build it for their parents, who once served as helicopter pilots in the Army. So just community service around this Oak Ridge program has been so prominent over the years. Coach Rang came up with the idea to build the garden, and the players were ultimately all on board. Coach Rang said the team does community service all year long, and this one was I can't speak, guys. Specifically back in July when all those players had free time. So really great to see that leadership off the field from those two brothers as well.
Don't sweat it, Emily Ray. We all get tongue-tied, and I'm the king of it. So
it's already happened to me 3 or 4 times. It's a 3-play drive, 74 yards, 2:02 off the clock for Oak Ridge. As you see the FCA highlight next mile, Miles for Good.
Provided by Miles of Good by pilot Annie Alvo of Lenore City High School, and she's got an incredible resume. By the way, when we start the playoffs, we will start unveiling the winners of the $40,000 of scholarships, to $15,000 to $5,000. FCA Next Mile, it is provided by Pilots Miles of Good. So obviously in a position where if you're a golfer, you've used up your mulligans. And you got to hit the fairway every time now.
You really do. Until you get some stops anyway. You got to be able to stay within a score of them. That means you're going to have to score here to get back within one score. The problem is Oak Ridge does get the ball to start the second half.
And you know what they did on that last series where they were really playing aggressive and all that? They were winning first down. And you didn't win first down right there. Let's see if they can win second down.
Haskins, the senior wide receiver. Admirals go back to the ground off right tackle. And falling forward for a 5-yard gain, it'll leave a 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, that's a good second down play call right there. Good execution, set up a 3rd, very manageable.
Jacobs is really a good-looking freshman. He's a patient runner.
He is. He's very patient, letting the guard of the tackle get over. They were pulling. Kick, lead man, and then find that lane and get what you can get.
3rd down and 5. Boy, if you're Farragut, you really need to convert here. Oak Ridge going to bring pressure. Hobson throws this one out, overthrows the receiver who's asking for a flag but not getting it, and the Admirals will have to punt.
It's tough. They only had 3 guys running routes, and there were 3 defenders on the intended receiver right there. Just nowhere to go.
Jimerson back deep, salivating for the opportunity to get his hands on this one, the 3rd punt of the night for Farragut.
He's already made a big impact in this game.
2nd 3 and out for the Admirals. Here they fake a punt. Not yet.
Ooh, close to being blocked.
And a low bounding punt, not returnable, that will work out well. Down to just outside the 40. All right, time for the Gamboozas game night makeover. We'll head down to the sideline. Familiar faces down there as Jared is there. Andrew's going to be cutting the hair. Carter is a senior. Jared, I'll let you start. What are we doing?
Well, we're just hanging out with my man Carter here. Like you said, he's a senior here at Farragut.
He's got potential, man. He's got potential.
Oh, he's definitely got potential. He's a good-looking dude. Andrew here is going to be taking care of him. He's from our North Shore location.
Okay.
We're going to go through, give him a nice, clean, tapered out look on the edges, lighten up the top a little bit, little more modern texture, get them looking right.
Hey, Carter, what are we looking for? What are we hoping for?
Something the ladies love, I guess.
Yes, sir. That's what we specialize in. It's the style that makes the ladies smile. We're going to get them right.
That's the best answer we've ever had.
There's a reason I never see Mark's wife smiling. I don't know.
Whatever, man.
I now know.
All right, guys. Good luck. All right, thanks. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, I'm about to kick these guys out of the booth up here.
I didn't say anything. Way to go by that young guy.
Yeah, hey, that was great.
You're on television, and you saw your shot, you shot it.
Something the ladies like. Sound like Chad Brown. Wildcats on the ground. And Stansbury has not thrown the football very much tonight, but when he has, he's been the epitome of efficient.
Well, it's not hard when they're wide open. It's like routes on air.
Okay, well, I'll still give his stats because Joe McNish handed it to me.
Well, if you can read that.
8 for 8, 165, a touchdown, 3 carries, 22 yards, 2 touchdowns. I have a feeling he might get a mini helmet and a hat from Exterior Home Solutions, but just a thought.
Yeah, 2 touchdown runs, same play. He's been on tonight.
Oh, my God.
One of the rare times didn't win first down if you're Oak Ridge. We'll get the play from the sideline. A little.
Second down and 10. Stansbury rolls right, gets some pressure, sidesteps it, throws down. Oh, and this one should have been intercepted, and it could be trouble for Farragut. And there he is again. It's Jimerson.
Flag on the play.
Flag at the 47 of Farragut.
Yeah, it came at the end of the play. Let's see what the call is. Yeah, Oak Ridge walking back. Yeah, it might be a blindside block. Oak Ridge is moving backwards. And so is everybody else now.
During the play, personal foul, blindside block, number 16 of the offense. 15-yard penalty. The result is still first down.
But to your point here, Mark, and we'll see if we can see the blindside block.
Yep.
Stansbury was rolling out, and you're probably just like, just run. Don't throw it. He threw it. It was well underthrown, but Jefferson came back for it.
Pitch this one out to the right side. And a quick first down, and a flag comes in on the backside.
Well, there's 15 more because.
Yep. And more. 3 penalty flags.
Flags are flying in from every official except CB45, who will be at the South Orleans Cincinnati game.
I mean, the bag judge threw that one about 30 yards. That was the first flag.
What is Chad the bag judge? What is he? Yeah, he's bag judge. Isn't Chad bag judge? Yeah, he's the bag judge.
That's a lot of running.
Chad does a good job, man. He's come a long ways. I'm telling you, he's got his own segment at halftime now of Rivalry Thursday. He's out there calling big games.
And according to Joe, is a bottomless pit. He had a full meal at the Lakeside Tavern, and then comes here and eats the full meal by Jim and Nick's. I mean,
Lakeside Tavern?
And then going to Waffle House after the game.
Gosh. Lakeside Tavern?
The bottomless pit.
There are 2 penalties on the play. During the play, holding number 9 of the offense. After the play, personal foul, late hit out of bounds, number 99 of the defense. We'll assess both penalties.
All right, so Jefferson is on the hold.
Do you think? Good grief. That pulled his jersey off of him.
And it's Owen Pikowski with the late hit on the sideline. You see it right there.
Yeah, that was a tad bit unnecessary.
This drive has come to a standstill with all the penalties. Like the traffic on the way over here today.
That was
awful. Boston got all frustrated. I said, it'll be okay. No, it won't. It was bad.
I had to come from the complete opposite side of town. It took forever
Me, I just had to come down Kingston Pike about a couple miles.
The sun was in my eyes.
You live over here. I mean, I think, what do you have? Like,
well, I know.
Don't you have an apartment and an office here at the high school?
No, I don't. We just live right down the road out here. We have for a long time. Thank you very much.
For years when I'd go into the gym, I saw a door that had a little name tag on it that said Mark Parker, and I thought it was just somebody there. And it turns out it was you.
Okay. Oh, that's just fantastic. It's great. It's great. Come over here, they don't know who I am. Stansbury throws this
nice
one
catch.
out.
Nice catch.
A nice catch. A nice tackle.
And a flag. That was a nice catch. Malik Howard on the reception.
Hey, Pack, did you see the Tops one on Tuesday night?
What?
The Tops.
What, the old group, the Tops?
No, Western Kentucky.
Oh, yeah, okay. Here we go. Yeah.
During the play, ineligible receiver downfield, number 74 of the offense. It's a 5-yard penalty, replay second down.
Well, our thanks to Bacon and Company for their continued support of what we do, the official apparel provider. We got the new tops here and the different tops, not the Hilltoppers. But we do feel good about our Adidas stuff we took over the swag. We'll have all the playoff stuff. Joe McNish is over here complaining quietly, throwing his arms up in the air that he doesn't have a long sleeve top.
Skip was complaining too earlier.
I know, you know. And they both say that the other one's the one that complains. It's really kind of funny. It's like two brothers. Second down and 14. I feel like they just hovered around midfield for about 8 plays.
All right, it's a good play. Threw right to the sideline.
Well, how many plays have they had where they called there were penalties and
this is at least the third offensive penalty on this drive. There's been about 5 or 6 penalties overall. They've been rolling him out a lot on this drive that, again, feels like it's been, 30 minutes.
Around midfield.
And we got a third and about 5.
Who's yelling down here? Is that a coach?
That's a coach.
Oak Ridge?
They're allowed to, You don't own the press box.
I didn't know who it. Well, obviously, it's not Parker press box. Handoff off right tackle. Ooh, nice tackle by the Admirals. It'll be a 4th down and 3.
I will never forget.
Your guy Harrison Smith cleaning them up. Go ahead.
We did Rivalry Thursday years ago. We did a game at Sevier County, and then after the game, Dino Cartwright, Rick Russo, and I were headed to Gainesville for the Florida game. And Sarah Mitchell's doing the sports, and we're watching it on the WVLT app, and I hear, and for more on tonight's game, let's go over to Sevier County and Mac Parker. And I laughed from Lenore City to Chattanooga.
I don't know if I've ever told you, since we've got a down moment here. The first time I ever had a story on the air in Midland, Odessa, West Texas, back in 1992. Got my first job, got a package done on Odessa Permian football. I'm standing in the studio. I'm waiting to, watch them intro my first story ever on TV. And the sports director says, and let's go to our new sports reporter, Mark Pecker.
Who?
Pecker. Mark Pecker. And I was like, it is all downhill from here. It is all downhill from here. So it's the first time.
We've been pulled off the air for FCC violations.
Yeah, the sports director was not a scholar athlete.
You were not a pioneer in broadcasting, but tonight's Pioneer Heating and Air Scholar Athlete of the Week is Tyreek Porter, 3.67 GPA. We don't mess his name up because he is a big playmaker for the Wildcats.
4th down and 3 for the Wildcats. Admirals have got to get a stop here, and I think they will.
Yeah,
they do.
They will get a stop. A middle screen, and they go to the big guy, Malik Howard. But how about Harrison Smith?
Smith made a couple big plays here in the last little bit of this drive.
Has nothing to do with the luck of the Irish with that Harrison Smith.
That guy's somewhere. We don't even know where he's at.
Nice job of anticipating. With 4:19 to go. Kind of feel like Farragut's that cat with 9 lives as the Spotlight, which is brought to you by Cheer and Dance Spotlight, brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions. And that will shine tonight on the Farragut dance team. I know those girls. We had one of our daughters, Presley, on the dance team. And then she was the coach of the Farragut dance team for a couple of years. A lot of great memories at Farragut High School. Congratulations from Exterior Home Solutions. Second down and 8 for the Admirals after 2 yards on first down. They'll fake the reverse, little handoff up the middle. And nice job by this Oak Ridge defense.
They really just couldn't find any footing on that last drive when they went 3 and out after going the length of the field to score a touchdown. Need to convert this third down, very third and manageable. They've had success going through the air.
You know, to Austin's point about Oak Ridge getting the football to start the second half, boy, just continuing to say a must-score drive for Farragut in this game. They'll fake the handoff, throw to Hobson out of the backfield, and sheer effort will get the first down.
It was the tight end, Aaron Heatherly, and that's all effort because, you know, on 3rd and 4 and you throw beneath the sticks, I don't understand. But look at this effort right here. I mean, he's met the backfield. He just keeps the feet moving.
And again, if you're able to score right here before the half, I know they get the ball to start the second half, but being down 7 with them getting the ball versus being down 14 with them getting the ball, and they were driving, could easily be down 21.
Hobson looking to throw, can run if he wants, and will run and slide for 3 yards. Decided a little late. By the way, if the Heatherly name sounds familiar for Farragut, number 45, his dad, David Heatherly, is the executive director of Mission of Hope, who replaced a great friend, Emmett Thompson. And so there's a good look at the young man who plays tight end, Aaron Heatherly, who is a junior. Much better athlete than his father, thank goodness. Second down and 8. Wildcats bringing pressure. Hobson going to take a shot downfield. Has a receiver. Should have made the catch.
That's a nice play by Jimerson.
Yeah, nice play by Jimerson, but not come up with that one.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, Jimerson knocked it away. At least that's what it looked like to me. I thought at the beginning, the quarterback, if he leads him by an extra yard, then you're 100% right. It's a huge play.
Well, let's see.
It's still a pretty decent ball. Let's see if he gets his hand on it. I don't think he ever turned around. That's a pass breakup, though.
I couldn't tell.
Another third down. And if you look at where you are on the clock,
down
I was going to say, look at the clock, yeah.
You gain any yards, it's 2-down territory from here. Hobson looking to throw, has time, little slip screen. Wildcats play this well. Big tackle will make it a 4th down and 6.
They did play that well. Dominic Vasquez didn't make the tackle, but he made the play. Big number 73 sniffs this out. One of the first ones there. And it was JT Gormley that cleaned them up. So, 4th and about 6.
Boy, do or die almost. You give Oak Ridge a short field and the opportunity to go up 28-7, getting the football in the second half. Well, how big is this play?
Yeah, and we don't know how much time's on the play clock because it's not working. But it's almost like you want to waste some time a little bit, but then again, you don't, because if you convert, you need that. And they might have taken just time out and go to one.
Well, you look at Hobson limping. Let's take a quick timeout. Yeah, and Rivalry Thursday brought to you by Carson Newman University. Incredible enrollment. One of their great alums standing right here.
True, yeah. I was going to say, as we look forward to the...
Do you think he graduated?
I had 2 degrees, thank you. Carson Newman halftime report coming up. Matlock kick for tires. CV45 says...
What will he say? Last week he said that South Dole was going to make the playoffs, and then they lost 24-0 to Clinton. So he's becoming the jinx, the CB45 jinx.
4th down and 6. Admirals have to have it.
Yeah, it was covered so well, and he just had to throw it.
Threw it into no man's land, and Hobson will limp his way off the field, trying to get it to Heatherly. By the way, no bands at halftime tonight because it is homecoming, and you will have homecoming festivities out on the field. Area coverage brought to you by Gatlinburg Sky Park. Sunrise breakfast in October. Gorgeous time to go up to the mountains and visit Gatlinburg Sky Park.
Yeah, less than a minute until...
They'll take you back to the good old days when things were black and white.
Less than a minute until the Carson Newman halftime report. We were talking about Carson Newman. Both of these head coaches in this football game coached wide receivers at Carson Newman at one point in time.
Really?
Frank was there one of the years I was there. I did not play wide receiver, 2012, and Courtney was there in 2013. I mean, they were close as well, like year after year, I want to say.
Stansberry fakes it to Jimerson, has time, takes a shot downfield. Malik Howard trying to come back for the catch, but couldn't.
Mason Apolatega with the catch.
So I practiced that name before the game, and I was afraid to try it.
As soon as we figured out how to say that thing, he left. First incompletion, for Stansberry. Now 11 of 12. .44 seconds to go first half. Stansberry just all day long. Now he'll break down and he'll turn and run and get down to the 43-yard line. Clock
still running.
Clock should stop.
And remember, the clock's being kept down on the field. They should have a couple more seconds left.
Yeah, should be like 36.
Yeah. Maybe we'll talk about that. Yeah, I think they will.
Talking to Jeff Courtney, who will call it to the press box. I think they're going to say 35, maybe?
36. And 36 on the clock. Here we go. Third down.
Third down, inside handoff, right off right tackle. And a first down at the 35. That'll stop the clock, in theory.
First time out.
Wayne Gibson on the run for Derek Rang. I guess here's the question as I think about next week. I mean, let's be real about it. Can Oak Ridge, can they go play with Maryville?
Need to be healthy. Need to be healthy for sure.
Yeah, I think that's the reason. They're not going to get Will Presley back. Can they get Porter back? I don't know.
I think they can play with them.
I think I've got some of those.
No. I'm not getting a resounding vote of confidence out of the two.
Well, I mean, just based on where they are health-wise.
I look at scores. How's Maryville beat a team? How's Oak Ridge beat a team? I'm not saying that that's an end-all, be-all.
And look at history.
It would certainly be close for the first half, and then at that point, it's up to Oak Ridge to stay in the game.
That's a look at Eli Pearson, the kicker for Oak Ridge. 4 of 7 on field goals. He's got a long 45 yards on the season, so he just scooted up a little bit more.
First down and 10 at the 35 for Stansberry. 3 receivers top of your screen, rolling right. That would be disastrous. Still rolling, and will finally throw this one, I believe, out of bounds and incomplete. I mean, I guess the question is history tells you that teams feel really good about themselves and they go over to a Maryville or an Alcoa and then they realize that, wait a minute, this is a different level.
Yeah. I mean, that's just the consistency of those programs. And You like to see one of those teams in like an out-of-conference matchup early on in the season as a litmus test, but you never want to see those teams when you're fighting for a playoff spot or in the playoffs.
By the way, we've looked at Jared Baffert a couple of times, number 77 from Oak Ridge, 6'3", 300. Stansbury throws this one out to Jimerson, and Jimerson will slide out of bounds at about the 30.
So out of bounds again, you've got 2 timeouts and about 12, just under 13 seconds left. The yard marker doesn't really mean anything right now. You're probably not going to get more than 2 plays left in this half. Or the down marker, I should say. You're looking at a 48-yard field goal right now. So, I mean, they can try a field goal from here.
Yeah, 47, 48 from right here on a 3rd down and 5.
And Pearson's hit a 47 this year. So just get a few yards. Just
rolling left under pressure, and now he can run. And Stansbury will run down to about the 21-yard line. That's the 20, and now it's a 37-yard attempt with 4.8 to go.
There you go.
You would think that's what Rang would choose to do.
You're not going to get 2 plays here, so you got, unless you just want to take a shot at the end zone because you don't want to kick it, you've got to kick it. Now, if you don't want to kick it, I understand that decision, but you're not going to get 2 plays here.
Yeah, and I think Rang's going to take the time out and talk about it. I think another interesting short conversation with 4.8 to go is in the last week of the season next week, our game is Powell at West. You know, West obviously has kind of shown up a little bit over the last couple of weeks. Now, the level of competition has something to do with that. But you wonder as you look at the season schedule, you know, for Barron Chandler and West, the win that they had against William Blount, does that show us that West is, quote, back?
Well, I mean, they've always had talent on that roster. I mean, right? West is always
I'm not saying back. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes, back to playing respectable football, doing things West usually does.
Yeah. I would say that's the case. I think Eric hit the nail on the head.
So Powell and West, Powell would go in there already having the number 1 seed wrapped up.
Correct.
West essentially already having the number 4 seed wrapped up, in theory.
Yeah, in theory.
And they will kick.
Central the 2, Hall's the 3.
About a 37?
Yeah, 37-yard field goal from the right hash to make this a 3-possession lead. Kick is up. Definitely has the distance. Does it have the direction? Yes, it does. And the 37-yard field goal for Eli Pearson will take us to halftime. 24-7 Oak Ridge. And this a big field goal to close out the first half.
Farragut almost got home, but not able to do it. And we go from 1 kick to the next.
I was going to say, the only question is, can we have 2 made field goals before we get that?
Well, that was a 37-yarder. This would be a 35-yarder on the Matlock kick for Tires. And we'll head down to Emily Ray Cochran. Emily, who we got down there?
Hey, guys. Yeah, we got Jalen. And Jalen, you actually played for Farragut in high school. What does it feel to be back?
This place is amazing. Farragut will always be home to me. It's a place where I grew up to be a band, really. Just have the whole situation of me just having the place that I call home. It's always be home to me no matter what.
I love that. All right, Charlie, you're the kicker tonight. I haven't had a game where I've made anybody made a kick before, so I'm really counting on you. Have you been practicing at all this week?
No.
All right, so what's your confidence level right now?
Like an 8 out of 10.
All right, you got to make it 35 yards. You got a great core group of friends behind you. What's it mean to have them?
All right, what? Yeah, okay.
What's going on around here?
He's business. He's in the zone.
He needs to hang out and stay for the Matlock kick or the Steve Gambosa's game makeover. Here we go.
Please.
Oh.
If it was a little higher, it would have worked, guys, but, you know, a little short. Hey, the Carson Newman halftime report is next, but your halftime score is 24-7. Oak Ridge is up.
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, Great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at MatlockTireService.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
Knoxville Smiles depend on us to make your smile better. Knoxville Smiles, are you happy with your smile today? Knoxville Smiles, we're all about smiles.
Hey, Lance, what makes you smile?
Pancake blocks.
For most of us, our most valuable possession is our home. Well, they say that if you want to increase equity in your home, increase its value, the best way to do it is by renovating your kitchen. So after living in our home for 20 years, we decided to spruce up the kitchen. We made a business decision we call Gray Hodges. Look, if it's the biggest business decision that you make when it comes to your home, don't take a chance. Call the professionals, the people that I trust at Gray Hodges. Time now for the Carson Newman halftime show. The halftime score, Oak Ridge has a 24-7 lead over Farragut. Let's get things started at halftime as homecoming is going to take the entire halftime as the State Farm spotlight shines on Laura Ash, who is very close by. Here's Laura. She doesn't get to talk right now. She does it after we take a tour of her office.
Hi, I'm Laura Ash. I am a State Farm agent here in Farragut, serving all of East Tennessee for your insurance needs. You know, I've been an agent for almost 20 years, and during that time, I've watched the babies grow from this high to driving cars and headed to college. I really enjoy all aspects of insurance. We specialize in auto, home, business, and life insurance. We would love to talk to you about your young teen drivers. We know it's a very stressful time with them driving, and we'd love to save you money on those rates. Come on in. It's always a new adventure here at Laura Ash State Farm. Ashley's working with a customer at a dealership right now who's buying a car.
So you heard about us through Anastasia? Oh, we love her. I'll be sure to send her a referral gift. So tell me, what has you shopping for insurance today?
Audrey is working with a business client who's opening a new business next month. We cater each policy that we write to your specific individual needs. We want to have a conversation. We want to get to know you. We want to know what's important to you, because it's not about us. It's about what you and your family needs from us here at Laura Ash State Farm. When it's time to renew, call you know who. And when you're in the journey of life, partner with us at Laura Ash State Farm.
It's kind of like the magic of television. There's Laura on tape, and here is Laura live. Laura is our State Farm agent in the Packer household. Thanks for all the help, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. All right, so let's talk about fundraisers. You've got a neat one going on right now.
Yep, we have a Good Neighbor. We're doing a fundraiser for Fostering Hope. They're needing teddy bears for the 900-plus foster kids in Knox County. And we're going to do a little fun little gift wrap thing at the office. If you bring a teddy bear to Laura Ash State Farm, we will wrap all of your presents and feed you some cookies and hot chocolate in the meantime. We're trying to collect 200 teddy bears.
I'm sure you will. Now, before we move on, if somebody wants to bring this to you, tell them where you're located.
Yes, we are in the Renaissance in Farragut on Kingston Pike, 12744 Kingston Pike.
So one of the things we've talked about in partnership with high school kids is teen drivers. There are kind of some perks out there with State Farm.
We have a really amazing program for teens. We wrote one today. Honestly, the parents called and said, "Oh no, Johnny got his license," and they were, "Oh no!"
Yeah.
So we've all been through it, and we set up his new driver talk for Friday, and they were very shocked at how low the rates were. They're awesome. We have an awesome discount program.
So what are the opportunities? How do you get the rate? How do you get the discounts?
good grades. They need to have some good grades. And we have a
Okay.
special discount program through State Farm called Steer Clear,
Okay.
where it's a driving program with an app. And, so we just help them through it.
Sounds good. All right, Laura Ash, State Farm. The information I'm sure we'll put on the screen because
Bring
I'll
the
put
teddy
it.
bears.
There it is. See, my guys are great. There's the phone number 865-675-0888, or they can find you online as well.
Go Admirals.
Sounds they got a lot of work to
I
do.
know.
It's tough. Well, that's a rough conversation. All right, in the meantime, time for Doc Talk, which is brought to you by Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic.
I'm Dr. Brian Holloway. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic. I specialize in shoulder surgery. And a common question I'm asked is, what is the rotator cuff? And the rotator cuff is a series of muscles and tendons that surround the shoulder joint to help stabilize the shoulder as we use our arms every day for overhead activities, reaching, lifting, pulling. And not just baseball players or quarterbacks develop shoulder problems, but the average person does as well, especially as we get into our 40s and 50s. And things we can do is a good diet, vitamin D, stretching each day, doing those exercises where you strengthen your shoulder with bands. You see those in the gym. And if it doesn't get better, call us. Sometimes Aleve, ibuprofen can help, physical therapy, or we can sometimes do a cortisone injection.
Yeah, and can't thank Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic enough, the official orthopedic partner of the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase, which once again, December the 12th at West High School. And the Scott Bird and all our great friends at Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic give us those services that week for free to make sure that we take care of all of the kids in the Rivalry Showcase. All right, let's focus on tomorrow night's game on OEB Law Rivalry Friday, which is brought to you by Carson Newman. The microphone in front of one of the better players for the Eagles, and that is Chase Norman.
You know, I'm very grateful I get to play both sides of the ball. It helps you get a different perspective of the game, not just from the offensive and the defensive. You get to see it from both ways, which helps your knowledge in the game and just helps you read the game better. So when I'm on offense, you can think of how you would read it on defense, which just gives you a whole different level of how you read the game. I think no matter what position you play, a first step is very important, but at tight end and linebacker, a lot of your first steps is a big read step on defense. You know, just trying to get in the right position on tight end, you got to have a strong first step, especially when you're blocking, because you got to have power. So I think just footwork and training, all that stuff plays a major role, especially when I'm playing tight end and linebacker, just to help me be at my best ability I can. I'd say the things I've worked on the most is just being a better leader this year. You know, being a senior, that's the role you have to take on, just making sure I'm leading in everything I do in practice, in the games, off the field. Just make sure I'm setting a good example for my team so they can all succeed. The family I came from inspires me to play football, you know. Super athletic family. Everyone's played sports, my brothers, my parents. And just seeing that, and ever since I was a little kid, really enjoyed playing. It's just gave me the drive to keep wanting to do it and see how far athletics will take me in life. Some of our team goals this year is to make it to state. You know, ever since I've been here, we've gotten better and better every year, and we're starting to solidify this program as a top program. And by that, we got to be a team. So our team goal has been to make it to state this year, and we're getting closer and closer every year, and I really think this is our year. Some of my personal goals is just be the best person I can on and off the field. I want to be a great leader to everyone and just make sure I'm going 110% in everything I do. All the coaches have been great ever since I've been here. Coach Turner has been the head coach, and every year it's just more and more of a culture, and we're building a bigger family. And just starting from when you're younger, like in the middle school programs, our middle school programs is really good, and that's starting to translate up to the high school and just building like a dynasty. So I think our coaches are doing a great job of keeping everyone involved and just making sure we're going hard on the football field, but also in the weight room and in the classroom, and just making us a better men. In my words, a teammate is someone who always has someone's back. You can always rely on them. You know, we had this thing, it's called foxhole. Who are you going to have in your foxhole? So that was like a World War II saying, who's going to be in the bunker with you? So it's like, you want to trust people that they'll be there with you. So just being a good teammate is always making sure you can take care of them in football and in life, just always being there.
Yeah, we look forward to seeing him on display tomorrow night over at Gibbs, as we'll be in Brent Hubb's neck of the woods, as the Eagles will play host to Heritage. Mountaineers have got to get a win tomorrow night. Then they have to have Carter beat Gibbs next week to make the playoffs. So a true playoff game for Joe Ossavet and Heritage as the Hearthside Bank pregame show starts at 6:30. Kickoff at 7 o'clock on all of the same platforms. Okay, let's go down to the field. We got Jarrett, we got Andrew, we got Carter. Carter can't hear anything, but is what happened? Is this impressive to the ladies?
Well, that's what we had. We had one objective, and that was to give them a style that makes the ladies smile. And I think we accomplished our goal. He's looking awesome. He's ready to roll. What do you think, Carter?
Yeah, he likes it. Okay,
he
Jared,
loves it.
Tell us what we did down there.
We just gave him a classic, like tapered through the edges here, more of a modern, like cut, but we finished it with a nice texture. Used our powder just to give it a little extra something.
Sounds good. Well, hey, guys, thanks so much for helping us out again. Carter, good luck. I mean, he's going to be mobbed leaving here. It's homecoming. You know, I'm just saying. Does he have a homecoming date, by the way?
Well, we're working on a homecoming date. You got a homecoming date the other way?
I'm not going to homecoming.
He's not doing homecoming. He's smarter than I was when I was his age.
There you go. Sounds good. All right. Hey, guys, thanks. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, Mark.
All right. Homecoming festivities continue on the Carson Newman Halftime Report. David Brewster going to come in next from Aqua Clear. Finley's out here celebrating touchdowns. And we're going to talk about well water. Ugh. That's when we come back on the Carson Newman Halftime Report.
Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Scotty Dykes. Our office is located in Harriman, Tennessee, where we've been here located for over 25 years. Our office offers life insurance, homeowner insurance, auto insurance, and other investment products. Please pay us a visit, and we would love to do business with you.
Hi, I'm Matt Marshall with Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Dustin Woodson, also with Exterior Home Solutions.
We are now easier than ever to find, right off of I-75 and Merchants Road.
It's a new location, but the same trusted expertise in roofing and siding that you've come to trust over the past 25 years.
Local quality craftsmanship, licensed and insured.
For the best and most trusted name in roofing and siding, scan the QR code on your screen.
Exterior Home Solutions, when it has to be the best.
A beacon of hope in a world of high prices. Ted Russell Ford is East Tennessee's #1 volume Ford dealer. At the super dealer, you choose how to conquer the road. Gas, diesel, hybrid, or all electric. Right now, get up to $10,000 off MSRP on select Ford F-150s. Come see the super dealer today at either Ted Russell Ford location, Parkside Drive, or Kingston Pike.
Hey guys, we got a special guest coach today. Catholic alum, Tennessee great, Cooper Mate.
Thanks, Coach. Let's see what your boys got.
That's it. Go. Drop.
Hey, bring it up. Nice work today, man. Y'all hungry? Yeah. We got some Aubrey's. Let's eat. Aubrey's. Real comfort, real food, real good.
More fingers, Mr. Mays?
Yes, please.
Brought to you by Food City. It's the Ask Coach Heupel Show.
Hello, and welcome to Ask Coach Heupel. I'm your host, Josh Heupel. Jim asks, Coach Heupel, got any tailgating tips? Boy, do I. Jim, did you know Food City's gourmet burgers are handmade in-store by a certified butcher? Saturday's almost here. Are you game day ready? This has been Ask Coach Heupel. With me, Coach Heupel.
Hi, I'm Laura Ash. I'm a State Farm agent here in West Knoxville. I love to serve all of East Tennessee for all of your home, car, life, and business insurance. If you need anything insurance related, give us a call at 675-0888.
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training. We know in 2024, convenience is king, so we have locations not just in Hardin Valley, but now one in Maryville, in Farragut, and in Morristown, with more soon to come. So keep an eye out. We want to bring D1 Sports Training to everyone in East Tennessee.
Hey, welcome back to the Carson Newman halftime. 24-7 Oak Ridge with the lead at half, and apparently somebody has been named the homecoming queen because someone has a crown on down there. I don't have a name. We'll figure this out. Harper is with us. She's a future homecoming queen. And David Brewster is over here. Who is this right here?
This is my beautiful granddaughter.
Okay. Are you going to go to Farragut? Don't know. We'll work on that. Okay. Hey, listen, I have heard you on the radio talk about well water. You got all these creative things that you do on the radio. I want to show you a video. and I want you to talk us through this. That is the epitome of well water, is it not?
Oh, yeah.
So that's well water, and you see the toilet. That's what it does. So you guys, here's what you do. No matter where you are, you come out with the bright, colorful truck, and what do?
We fix water. That's what we do. We changing water, changing lives. So well water in East Tennessee can have a lot of sediment, a lot of iron, a lot of bacteria and mud. So we're constantly working on well water to improve it and give people super safe water. Like even this week on city water, Loudoun County had the boil water alert.
Yeah.
Because the water line's busted. And so you never know. Our goal is to get you safe water all the time. So that way you're always protected.
So these tanks right here, you've got the saltwater system in there, you've got the Connecticut tanks, and they come in and everything runs through there before it gets to anywhere in the house.
Yes. After the pressure tank, we want to treat everything so all the pipes, all the water heaters, all the appliances are protected. So when you get in a shower, everything feels wonderful.
Yeah, well, and I'll say this. You say, let us change your water or change your life. I know that because when you've dealt with well water, there's nothing like taking a bad shower.
Exactly.
I mean, like your commercials where
you don't want scum skin.
Is your wife the one throwing things in the commercial?
No, that's not her.
That's not her throwing. By the way,
she's right here. I'm trying to get her in. See if you can pull her in.
Hey, you want to come in here and be on TV?
Oh, come on.
Come here. She's got to jump in here and be on TV real quick. And by the way, we've got Finley here. Here we go. Here's the whole family. See, is this not great? I mean, the whole Brewster family's here, and they're kicking me out of here, so I'm just going to step out. By the way, guys, can we show a shot of Finley?
Oh, yeah.
And there's the cyber car. I know you're proud of that. Aqua Clear. Tell us how they can get in touch with you.
Our phone number is 865-986-4234, or sign up at our website, aquaclearws.com.
Sounds good. Hey, great television debut, okay? you did good. You come join us again? Okay, sounds good. Just 7 and ready to be homecoming queen. All right. Hey, man, good to see you as always.
Good to see you.
Hey, let's get a quick message from our friends over at Commercial Bank. Got Dean LaRue here from Commercial Bank. First off, are you a candidate for the Tennessee baseball position?
I'm number 1 on the list and number 2 in your hearts.
That's the line I just used. Okay, the advantage for Commercial Bank is hometown banking. I know it personally from personal experience. It does make a big difference.
Well, it's just the family values of a bank. It's quick decision making, just like when I met you for the first time. It was just a transaction, and now we're lifelong friends, and here I am. Happy to support the community here with the show that you do, and we appreciate all that and bringing high school football into people's living rooms.
Well, and it's been now a decade since we built the production unit, and I came in and asked for a whole lot of money. I put my name on it. You let me borrow it, but we wouldn't be here doing what we're doing without Commercial Bank.
Well, that's another thing. You came to me 10 years ago. I've been working there for 20 years, and we have a long-standing history with a lot of our employees that like to stay with the bank. Yeah. And it's a good, well-run bank that we like to stick with. So,
by the way, you have pull here because when you started, the music started.
Yeah, they must have seen me up there. They probably want to see me dance, but that's not going to happen today.
And I can't thank my friends at Commercial Bank enough. Maggie Doyle is the homecoming queen here at Farragut, so congratulations to Maggie Doyle. Time now for CB45 Says. It's the hard-hitting coverage that is only CB45 Says. Chad, the best game tomorrow night will be.
Hey, Mark, we're going to start out first. It's a warm welcome to Packerville University, but you know what?
Parkerville.
Tomorrow night.
Parkerville, Chad, Parkerville.
Yeah.
Guys, let him go.
But tomorrow night's game, it's going to be the Rivalry Friday game, Heritage versus Gibbs, because they're going to have a playoff. But you know what? There's another good game. There's the William Luntz got a little work to get in the playoffs against Central.
Okay, all right, you're Bobcats over there.
He's giving a bulletin board material.
Outside of Alcoa, okay, what East Tennessee team has the best shot to win a state championship?
Sevier County, Mark, no joke. Cooper Newman's the best quarterback in East Tennessee by far.
Okay, Cooper Newman. We'll see. Matt Lowe and those guys at Powell have got something to say about it. Okay, after that team, after Sevier County, who is most likely to win a state title?
I got a list here, Mark. We can go with Central, Powell, and 5A. 4A, we can go Greenville and Anderson County. 1A, we can go Cofield. And then the private schools can go Catholic and Concord Christian.
And Maryville and 6A, Chad.
Okay. Yeah, and Maryville, of course.
He didn't make Chad's notes. Okay, here we go. And the last question The thing that makes you the saddest about Tony Vitello leaving Tennessee for the San Francisco Giants is what?
You know what, Mark? Tony Vitello leaves me. I'm throwing up my notes. It's going to be losing recruits.
Oh, my gosh. Geez Louise. And last thing is a little bonus. I know you're into bobbleheads. Who would be the local high school football coach that would make the best bobblehead?
Kevin Lane from Central High School.
Is that your go-to, just Central every time?
Hey, it's my honor mine, and I got to make them look good on TV.
All right, sounds good. CB45 says hard-hitting coverage. Halftime is over. Oak Ridge 24-7. Second half right after this.
Super busy right now, but I ordered some ribeyes and a few other things for curbside pickup at Food City. Can you grab it on your way home?
Sure thing, hon. Gotta run. Wait, did you get some of those twice baked potatoes? Mm-hmm. Okay, love ya. Really gotta run.
Got a lot going on? Let the professional shoppers do the work for you. Just set a pickup time and your groceries will be ready. Try curbside pickup at Food City today.
Oh, sorry. We need dog food too.
Yep, I see your problem here.
So have you been in this business long?
Oh, I've been taking care of Tennessee homes so long, I came up with indoor plumbing.
Wow.
Bears thought I was crazy.
Thanks.
You keep it. I always keep a spare. Just in case I need to make peace with the raccoons again.
Oh, raccoons.
This little guy is coming with me. Trust your frontier to Pioneer.
Create unforgettable memories high above the Smoky Mountains at Gatlinburg Sky Park. Step out on North America's longest pedestrian cable bridge and experience views you'll never forget. Explore our brand new hiking trails, perfect for adventures of all ages. Refresh and recharge with a meal from Smoky Mountain Smash on our newest expansion, Clayton's Landing. Gatlinburg Sky Park, where memories rise above it all.
Hey, barbecue lovers. Looking to score a smoking good deal for game day? Well, at Buddy's Barbecue, you can score big with a Feed 10 family pack. Get your choice of meat, 3 sides, and all the fixins'. It's a feast for 10 starting at $71.99. Plus, add smoky wings or loaded nachos for a flavored touchdown. Nothing brings people together like football and barbecue. So swing by one of our drive-thrus or get it delivered and take your tailgate or watch party to the end zone. Only at Buddy's Barbecue. A smoking good deal.
But to throw pressure from behind. No, football comes loose, and here you go. Third quarter is brought to you, as always, by Covenant Health. 24-7, the halftime score. Quick look at the OAB Law halftime stats.
What stands out is the fact that Farragut just hasn't been able to move the ball offensively.
Except one drive. That one drive. They looked really good. Ran it with tempo, picked up a couple first downs, but not much outside of that.
Yeah, and Stansbury, the quarterback for Oak Ridge, pretty nice night so far. 11 of 13, 196 in the touchdown. And that guy, Jemerson, 6 catches, 77 yards.
Yeah, Jemerson kind of took over as the receiving target after they targeted Malik Howard several times early in the first quarter.
He'll get his hands on the football back at the 1-yard line. And the Wildcats will start the drive at the 24. Gibson carrying the football, 12 carries, 65 yards. But there's Stansbury's numbers. Very impressive for the senior quarterback.
Yeah, our Smoky stat stuffer. We just went over his stats right there, and you can see him on the screen. And that's, 3 total touchdowns. It's touchdowns number 19, 20, and 21 on the season. He's having a phenomenal senior season.
They come out empty set, 3 receivers top of the screen, 2 at the bottom. And the coaches up here in the box are yelling down to the field to get to Stansbury, Indiana. Indiana is probably a call they shouldn't call again.
It's a hot call that did not work. A couple of Admirals back there making things difficult.
I'm so disappointed in Austin. He had that, what was the game where it's like he knew everything that was going on? He knew every call before it happened.
Was it Austin East and Gallenberg Pittman? Just a couple weeks ago.
Last week.
Central Halls. Central Halls.
Oh, that's right.
Brent Hughes gave me the game plan.
What, neither one of these coaches like you enough to do that?
I didn't ask.
Oh, okay. Second down and 10. Stansbury inside handoff off left tackle, and a third down and long coming up for the Wildcats. 3rd and 8. Last time they had a 3rd and 8, they found Malik Howard for 77 yards and a touchdown.
Wide open. I still don't know how. Again, it was a breakdown. That's why he was so wide open, but that can't happen. They better be looking for number 3 and number 9. Number 3 and number 9 together. That's Jimerson and Howard. That is quite the mismatch for a linebacker and a safety.
Big 3rd down and 8 for Farragut.
And you have to be mindful that he can pick up the first down with his legs, too. Yep. That's easy pitching catch.
Ansbury to Howard, and he will lean forward to the 36 for the first down.
And I like that play design because they run the bubble with Jimerson, trying to pull or at least get the safety of the guys in space to pause for a minute, and then they just slip it right there to Howard at the sticks. All about timing.
I just think what you find next week when they play Maryville is that, that defense for Maryville's not going to allow Howard to go anywhere without having 2 Rebels.
Yeah.
One on both sides. I mean, you shut him down when you.
That's why you have to get, again, I don't think you can, but I mean, you've got to be able to try to get some players back around him.
Presley can't come back until at least the 2nd round is what we're told. Inside handoff, bouncing to the outside, and Farragut really needs a turnover.
Nice play by number 12 that time, Zane Qureshi-Smith.
Yeah, coming up from his cornerback position. Run support.
Oh, and number 0 for Farragut, Apolatikian.
Man, you're just rolling. That's 2 dudes in a row that just rolled off the tongue.
Let's go, D!
I like how he spells his name with a Y, Mason.
2nd down and 10. That's Jimerson.
Well, Kane, I'm going to go ahead and fill it in for you. He spells it how his mom and dad spell it. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't choose the
I know he didn't. Yeah.
I like how he spells his name like he chose.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's actually a Y than an S-E-N, so it's a unique spelling of the name.
Another 3rd down. Another methodical drive, too.
Yeah, 3 minutes off the clock here in the 3rd quarter.
You tried to get them to jump off sides. They didn't, so now you're looking over the sideline, getting the play call.
Stansbury.
Oh, risky.
Well, that was a risky pitch.
Speed option, short side of the field. They had a quarterback player and a pitch player.
I've never liked short side of the field.
What, running to it?
Just doing anything to it. I mean, I just think it's a lot less room to have to guard.
Well, actually, Luke Dunkel played them both. He was the quarterback player, and he started going to the pitch player and made the tackle.
First punt of the night here for Oak Ridge. Back deep for Farragut is Anderson Glover.
Anderson Glover is deep. A high punt that he asked for a fair catch at the 20 and really had a lot of room.
Yes, he did. Man.
Could have come up with that. So the Smile Cam brought to you by Knoxville Smiles. And there's your homecoming queen. You can smile. Congratulations. Yes, smile. There we go. Brought to you by Knoxville Smiles. Doctors Walco, Costa, and Malone. And the Smile Cam shines on our homecoming queen at Farragut tonight.
A couple of homecoming games here lately. It was homecoming at Austin East.
It was homecoming at CAK last Friday night for
it's homecoming tomorrow at Gibbs. So Heritage and Gibbs tomorrow night. By the way, our first broadcast over there with the stadium renovation.
Yeah, I've been trying to get us to go there for years.
Rivalry Thursday is brought to you in part by the official training partner of the Rivalry brand, that being D1 Training Facilities, multiple locations in East Tennessee. D1, the place for the athlete. Yeah, I like how anywhere we haven't gone, you say that you're pushing for us to go there, like you're the good guy, and I'm the guy that's stopping us from supporting communities like Brent Hubb's hometown.
Hey, you know what? Brent will be there tomorrow night, and he'll be the one escorting his daughter.
Second down, they'll take the shot downfield. There's a flag for.
Yep, that'll do it. Yep.
So I want that. We need that on TV.
Okay, so Hubs,
we need that on TV.
Oh, this is gold. So Hubs is going to be up. Is he dressing up with a tie? And
I would assume so. Yes.
Great.
He's got a really nice blue sport coat that he's rocking these days.
Yeah.
He looks a little modern. Kind of came out of the 80s.
During the play, pass interference, number 9 of the defense. That's 15-yard penalty. Result is first down.
No, I don't think we're not focusing on that tomorrow night now.
Yeah, just got tripped up. Jemerson was looking back at the quarterback.
I think it was a bad call. I shouldn't have been. I'm just kidding. That was a mugging out there. First down and 10 at the 42. Farragut needing to strike fast. Hobson going to take a shot downfield. Has the receiver wide open behind the secondary. 58 yards, touchdown for Max Garfield. And the Admirals say, hang on, not done quite yet, although is there a flag? Everybody's back here talking.
I don't see a flag, but everybody's standing around.
I don't see a flag, but I see a whole lot of people.
How can you see anything with the lights flickering?
I mean, look at the field. Everybody's milling around. The officials are talking. The lights are going off.
I didn't see a cut block at the line of scrimmage.
I've never seen more confusion after a touchdown.
There's no foul on the play. The result is a touchdown.
You know what I like? They took a shot, got the PI, and then went right back and took a shot again.
Wide open.
Yeah, Garfield gets behind the corner. Great throw. Easy pitch and catch. And it was a mismatch. It was on a linebacker.
I don't want this coming across the wrong way. There's no time for running the football at this point. I was more confused with the 40 players and 6 referees all standing around in the middle of a disco, and nobody was knowing what was going on. Extra point is up, and it is good. 24-14, Wildcats with the lead. 7:38 to go, third quarter.
What does strength in numbers mean to you? At Covenant Health, it means we see nearly 2.2 million visits annually. It means our 13,000 dedicated experts are all working together for a common goal. With over 150 locations throughout East Tennessee, you'll always find an open door to care, because we are committed to being the first, best, and strongest choice for the one number who matters most. You. Covenant Health. Let our strength be yours.
High school sports is bigger than the players in the game. It's all about communities, screaming fans, the bands, cheer teams, and mascots. Oh, and the dogs. Just like high school sports, OEB Law is all about results. Hi, I'm Tim Elrod, and the OEB Law team is dedicated to giving you the game-winning results you deserve. OEB Law, just results, 546-1111.
Here in Knoxville, fall is about community, comfort, and of course, football season. At Ted Russell Lincoln Knoxville, we believe your drive should be just as memorable. Step inside a new Lincoln and discover thoughtful design, quiet luxury, and technology that makes every trip effortless. And right now, finance the 2025 Lincoln Aviator at 0% APR for 48 months. From weekday drives to Saturday tailgates, Lincoln delivers luxury and comfort for every season. Come see us at Ted Russell Lincoln Knoxville.
Jeez, I hate the way my water smells. Uncle Krider can fix that. Wait, there is no way this little fridge filter can make my water safe.
It cannot, but AquaClear can fix that.
Bottled water is so much work and expensive. Ugh.
AquaClear can fix that. We can get you off the bottle.
Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by Covenant Health, Ted Russell Ford, Gray Hodges, Aubrey's, OEB Law, and Carson Newman. New score in this one, 24-14. as referees have been running up and down the field. Commercial Bank salutes the stripes. Josh Sharp, 20th season officiating. Don't call me Raleigh Fingers. He's in sales, loves to travel and play golf.
Yeah? Go ahead and play golf?
Austin's not even paying attention.
I was sitting there thinking, what is golf? Then I realized we had a misspelling.
That thing we're pointing at on the screen.
That's because you're over there in the general's quarters answering people's questions about who's replacing Vitello. Pay attention.
I am paying attention. That's why I heard you say golf.
Returnable from the goal line. And the Wildcats up to the 25-yard line.
Can Farragut get a stop, potentially score, and make this an even closer tough ball game?
Got a stop on Oak Ridge's first drive of the second half and went down and scored off it. Need to keep playing some complimentary football.
Even when I looked at the screen, I'm like, what is golf? Is that like an app?
Okay, let's move past it. Mistakes happen. I just had to call that out and see if you were paying attention. First down at 10 on the double pass. He'll step up, gonna look to throw, and this one busts wide open. There it is. Makes the catch behind the secondary, and a 51-yard catch and carry.
Yeah, ball popped loose, but he was down. You go from Blaine Stansberry to Jarrell Jemerson, who's left-handed, so it worked, all the way down to Zayden Williams for a big-time gain.
The ball down to the 25. Handoff off left tackle. Following blockers. Flag comes in from behind the play.
And if this is a holding, this is what can kind of derail the drive by Oak Ridge right here. You got all the momentum, and there you go. All of a sudden, you're back at 1st and 20.
That's going to hate it for the linemen. The only time we put them on TV is when they've done something wrong.
Holding, number 74 of the offense. It's a 10-yard penalty. We'll replay first down.
I've been trying to highlight them as the players of the week for years, but you know.
Okay. So that is a big penalty, a 10-yard penalty. 8th one for 87 yards. But now if you're Farragut, take care of
can take advantage of
the good fortune that you just got.
I'd blitz right here. I'd bring pressure, try to knock him into second and uber long.
And they are.
They brought it off the backside.
And that was the call. Blitz them to make it second and uber.
Uber long.
Uber long, sorry.
I think you got to keep bringing pressure here. Make Stansberry uncomfortable. I mean, he has had all night long to throw. He could cook breakfast back there at times.
And he's, even when he's had to evade the pocket, he's done a pretty good job throwing on the run.
Speaking of breakfast, Chad's going to have a breakfast as his 5th meal of the day at Waffle House tonight afterwards. He'll go for the All-American and the All-Star.
Chad, hold it just a little higher.
Second down and 17. All kinds of time for Stansberry. And this is what happens. Yep. That's what happens when you just sit back and let him do that.
Yeah, I mean,
a 31-yard touchdown to guess who? Jemerson.
Yeah, he toasted the bread in the defense that time.
You know.
I mean, wide open again, middle of the field. There's been some blown assignments. Malik Howard earlier in the game. Now Jemerson, wide open.
I mean, Farragut just can't get out of their own way on defense. They just can't get off the field.
One stop, and it was at the first series of the second half.
The extra point is up. It is good. 31-14 is the updated score.
In East Tennessee, work isn't just a job, it's who we are. For over a century, Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local 102 has helped to build this region from the ground up with sweat, skill, and pride. Don't gamble on unskilled labor. At Local 102, our members train in a state-of-the-art facility with advanced real-world instruction, ensuring they deliver top-tier work from day one. Good work, good wages, local jobs. Local 102. Building today, fighting for tomorrow.
Hey guys, yeah, Oak Ridge obviously making a huge impact tonight on the field, but off the field as well. We got to talk about the seniors who are just doing their part in the community. Certain seniors spend afternoons not just reading a playbook at practice, but they also read to kindergarten students. The connection comes through kicking coach Mike Kelly. His wife teaches at an elementary school here in Oak Ridge and says the kids light up when these seniors come to the classroom in their jerseys, in uniform, and spend their time with the kids. Again, just service, community service all throughout Oak Ridge is definitely what Derek Rang preaches to his kids and his seniors.
Yeah, I love it when we see athletes get out in their communities, go to those elementary schools, that feed into their high school, because they're heroes to those kids.
Football into the end zone, and Derek Rang obviously was looking for the opportunity to put the final nail in the coffin right there. A 3-play, 75-yard drive. Jemerson 9 catches, 167 yards, and the 31-yard touchdown. I mean, I like the aggressive nature. Let's just go ahead and let's bury these guys.
I think Farragut has looked its best here tonight when they've run tempo and they've thrown the football.
You got single coverage at the bottom of your screen. There's no safety help. So if you play fake and throw this way, Hobson will throw across the middle.
Miscommunication there, clearly.
But Oak Ridge is bringing pressure.
Yeah. Well, you have the receiver at the pilot logo, and the ball went outside the numbers.
.5:43 to go, third quarter. 31-14. Oak Ridge adjusting at the line of scrimmage. Admirals will go. That looked like a big hole that was shut down very quickly.
Evaporated. JT Gormley.
He's had a couple plays tonight.
Look at the hole. It's there until it's not.
Well, it's neat to come here, and makes me feel old when I get here in this Eddie Courtney field. You know, guys that I've been a part of their careers for so long, and now you're to the point of 3rd down and 6. Hobson trying to get outside the pocket.
Gotta go.
Mike could have run for it. Well, by the way, the Farragut High School Hall of Fame ceremony is coming up February the 7th, and one Eddie Courtney is going to be inducted. And so congratulations to Coach Courtney, who retired. And he is out here running around in a golf cart. I laugh and I say, are you now the director of football operations? He says, I'm whatever my son tells me to do. Well, a 4th down, 4th punt of the game for Farragut with 5:03 to go in the third quarter. Good punt here that will not take the bounce Farragut wanted.
Hi, I'm Matt Marshall with Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Dustin Woodson, also with Exterior Home Solutions.
We are now easier than ever to find, right off of I-75 and Merchants Road.
It's a new location, but the same trusted expertise in roofing and siding that you've come to trust over the past 25 years.
Local quality craftsmanship, licensed and insured.
For the best and most trusted name in roofing and siding, scan the QR code on your screen.
Exterior Home Solutions, when it has to be the best.
Hey, good look at the stadium here in a 31-14 Oak Ridge lead over Farragut, and Wildcats going to try to run this clock. Why wouldn't they? What's the ceiling for Malik Howard? Big number 3 for Oak Ridge.
In terms of what, like, can he play in the NFL?
No, I think you meant just like recruiting college.
The next level. Next level.
I'd say between. Could he get to a top 100 player? Yeah, maybe. If not, I mean, he'll definitely be in the top 300 in the country, which means that you're a 4-star or better.
They get the first down here. I know that Malik works out at D1 with the Shavar Young in the mornings. So there's a guy who's doing everything he can to get to the next level. You know, God's given him this ability, but he's over there at D1 working to hone his skills to get to that next level.
Yep.
Heritage and Gibbs tomorrow, Powell West next Thursday, Alcoa, Anderson County next Friday. And then on to OEB Law Rivalry playoffs every Friday night in November. Well, our thanks to Charlie Morgan and Gray Hodges. The greatest idea in business, give the $1,000 to the visiting team, because as Charlie says, hey, they're the ones that have to get the buses and ride over.
Is his new shtick, he has a vest that matches the team he's giving the money to?
I'm not really sure. I told him he looked like Joe Gaddis dressed up. And,
no, Joe don't have that much hair.
Yeah.
And I can say that because I'm losing mine.
Yeah, so thankful for folks like Gray Hodges who support the local schools. $1,000 each week from Charlie Morgan and Gray Hodges. Second down and 5, run off left tackle as the Wildcats just content to run the clock.
Yeah, they ran a ton on this drive. They've let the play clock roll down. They've done a lot of pre-snap motion. Kind of in that spot in the game where it's the second half where you're just trying to use as much clock as possible. Gosh, I mean, that was a bad snap. Gibson actually took it and just ran. Man, Gibson's had a really good game. He's had a good year stepping up, of course. Porter is the bell cow. And we've seen Gibson a little bit whenever Porter's healthy, but he's had a really good game. I'd like to see him on the field at the same time.
Just running that clock. Tick, 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 tick. Hey, the second of our two FCA Next Mile Scholarship candidates, which is provided by Pilots Miles of Good. Maddie Bean of Sweetwater High School. FCA leadership team, senior student council, co-founder of the student-led prayer group, varsity tennis, Monroe County Youth Excellency. And good luck to her as we are in meetings with Pilot right now to select the 4 scholarship winners of $40,000, $2 $15,000, $2 $5,000 from Pilots Miles of Good. Second down and 3, minute and a half to go, third quarter. Inside handoff again. There's a big one.
That was a jailbreak, Mark Packer.
And I haven't used that phrase as much this year.
Owen Petoskey.
He's the one that got the unnecessary roughness late hit out of bounds earlier in the game. Really nice play there.
Good looking specimen. They say 6 foot 240. I'm not buying it. He's bigger than that.
He's taller than that for sure, I think.
He's bigger than that. He's big, huge.
But the numbers play games with you as well.
Third down and 7. Throw this across the middle. That is stealing. First down to the 25.
Is behind him, but again, kind of over the middle of the field there, at least the hash. Easy catch.
The inability to get off the field on third down has been problematic tonight for Oak Ridge.
Yeah.
Or for Farragut, sorry. The sideline warning against Farragut. Like Jeff's old school looking starter jacket.
Under 50 seconds here in the third quarter. Oak Ridge not in any hurry.
I will say this, if Stansbury is this efficient next week against Maryville, I'll give Oak Ridge a chance, because 17 of 19, 304. And running the football like that.
And he's ran with a purpose. Again, he has gotten, you talk about north and south, he's gotten north in a hurry in these football games.
Something tells me Farragut and their pressure and Maryville and their pressure will look 2 totally different things next week.
I'll give you that. I'm just saying, if he does.
Again, he's cooked breakfast back there. He's been a short order to cook, whatever.
It takes us to the end of the third quarter. Speaking of breakfast, one step closer to Waffle House. 31-14, Oak Ridge with the lead on Rivalry Thursday as we go to the fourth.
Are they a sponsor yet?
No, they shouldn't be.
Thank you so much for visiting us today. I really appreciate your... What in the world?
Hey! Whoa! Save it for Rivalry Thursday, guys!
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
High school sports is bigger than the players in the game. It's all about communities, screaming fans, the bands, cheer teams, and mascots. Oh, and the dogs. Just like high school sports, OEB Law is all about results. Hi, I'm Tim Elrod, and the OEB Law team is dedicated to giving you the game-winning results you deserve. OEB Law, just results. 546-1111.
A beacon of hope in a world of high prices.
Ted Russell Ford is East Tennessee's #1 volume Ford dealer.
At the Super Dealer, you choose how to conquer the road. Gas, diesel, hybrid, or all electric. Right now, get up to $10,000 off MSRP on select Ford F-150s. Come see the Super Dealer today at either Ted Russell Ford location,
Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike.
Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Scotty Dykes. Our office is located in Harriman, Tennessee, where we've been here located for over 25 years. Our office offers life insurance, homeowner insurance, auto insurance, and other investment products. Please pay us a visit, and we would love to do business with you.
Fourth quarter is brought to you by Carson University, down to Emily Ray Cochran.
Hey guys, yeah, exciting stuff for Farragut. Before every single game, they actually do a player-led Bible study, and senior linebackers Fletcher Haddad and Noah Hag actually put it together. It's super cool. 25 to 30 players show up around 7:30 for scripture, breakfast, specifically Dunkin' Donuts, and the study's been going strong for nearly 2 years. Coach Courtney says it's all player-led, which makes it awesome. He said it's become a team tradition before game days.
Yeah, it's always great when you see the kids stepping up.
Oh, yeah, that's incredible.
Second down and 4. Stansbury rolls right, looking to throw, and will take a shot to the end zone. Wow. Is this one intercepted? Touchdown. Wow. For a touchdown? How did he come up with that?
He went over.
I mean, when you're Malik Howard and you're 6'3", I guess that's just what you do.
I mean, he should not have thrown this football. But I guess when you're throwing it to Malik Howard, you just throw it up. Look at this.
I mean, watch him over Harrison Smith.
Oh, man. What a catch.
So Malik Howard is 6'3". Harrison Smith is 5'10". That's a heck of a grab.
Yeah, it was. Absolutely. He's having a heck of a game.
So 38-14 is the score now. Austin, I have a question for you as we watch the touchdown. And then he sidesteps the sign, which is the most athletic thing we've seen. So every year, you guys at the Price household, y'all do Christmas like really early. Have you set up the Christmas lights?
No, not yet.
You haven't done anything yet?
Correct.
We win! Because today, Christmas lights were put on the Packer house by Switch Lights. There's the phone number. They were out there today. There's the phone number, 865. It's the greatest thing ever. Because I got to stand there and watch Switch Lights come and put all the Christmas lights. Listen to the music. Oh, wow. Was that not one of the greatest experiences of my life? Okay, so 865-855-4448. Did I really win this year?
Sure.
Yes. And there's the sign out in the yard. See, I shot it like I know it. 865-85-LIGHT is where you call. 865-85-LIGHT.
It's impressive. Impressive work. It's not Halloween yet.
Does it bother you this much that we've got Halloween on the house, yet we got Christmas lights, and we beat the Price family this year?
I didn't know we were competing, but congratulations.
Do you have Halloween stuff out as well?
Yes,
Okay,
we
so
have
we got a
pumpkins
little-
and Christmas lights. It's the darndest thing I've ever seen in my life.
You have Christmas lights in and on the pumpkin.
Yes, we had to move pumpkins to put Christmas lights out. Nine plays, 62 yards on the drive, and Howard with the touchdown. Ball's going to be on the road on Saturday at Kentucky, 7:45, but you'll still have tailgating experiences. The Vols try to get a 6th win on the season. Food City, your official tailgating headquarters. Hope they're more excited about the game this weekend than I am, because I feel like we just got punched in the gut with about 1 second left in the first half at Alabama.
This is the first time I thought about football all week, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you've been chasing Tony Vitello all around to see what's going to happen.
Literally.
Been a little crazy. Hey, Covenant Health Fitness Center offers 5-star amenities and over 60 weekly fitness classes. Join in October. Pick your treat. Personal training, spa services, swim lessons, and more. There's the phone number on the screen, 865-531-5000, or visit covenanthealth.com/fitness-center to learn more.
My mom says that you didn't win since you didn't do any of the work.
Do you do the work?
Yes, when we put lights up, yes.
And Santa Claus comes to your house.
No, they used to.
No.
Cold for the girls.
No.
They were putting Christmas lights up at the my son's daycare the other day. So a lot of people.
So they won.
So they technically won. Yeah. You were at least second.
Won. They got second place.
Eric and I don't have the ability to do a 2-minute infomercial with music in exchange for people putting lights on our house.
Yeah, this one, oh, no, they'll call it incomplete.
It's a good play, good breakup.
You know, anytime I can look at Austin, and even if it has no relevance or anything, and just say I won, the look on his face is priceless.
I didn't know where we were even going with it.
See, that's what I'm saying, because
Deflect,
there's a total denial.
deflect.
Yeah, he'll deflect it all. Had it been him, he would have been, oh, what, yeah. And since he, I didn't win, he goes, well, I didn't even know we were playing.
I didn't know that. I didn't know the game was being played.
That's the 4th 3-and-out for Farragut.
It's been a tough night. Farragut has shown flashes in this football game, but just no consistency with that. And Oak Ridge is playing like a team that's 8-0.
Catch is caught by Jemerson. By the way, Reeds Across America, our thanks to East Tennessee for continuing to support Reeds Across America. You can go to knoxreeds.org. You can donate at games. I believe they'll be there tomorrow over at Gibbs, and then next week for 2 big games. Powell and Halls and Alcoa, Anderson County. By the way, we've talked about Jemerson tonight, and we've talked about Stansbury ad nauseum, if you will. Both of those guys will be in the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase.
Good.
So those are 2 guys that it's fun to see when they get in the game, and they already have this rapport with kind of what they do in this game.
You going to let juniors play this year? Because you can get Malik Howard in there.
Actually they can. As of right now, we're keeping it just seniors only.
It needs to be seniors.
It needs
and
to
it
just
needs
be
to be seniors only, because you could do something where you just did
They did that for the big time All-Star games, because that was going to be a dying deal, whereas this is a local All-Star game.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit different.
And if you let juniors in, then you're taking the place of a senior that could play one more time.
Yeah, I'll say this. Knoxville has lost badly the last couple of years, and so there's I think if you're Knoxville, there's a little bit of pride on the line now that it hadn't been close the last couple of years.
East Tennessee's had a heck of an offensive line coach for the last however long he's been doing it, so that might be why.
Is it Justin Anderson?
Spencer, right?
Oh, Spencer.
Yeah,
Spencer's the head coach of East Tennessee.
Boy,
and
but
Brad Turner.
He's head coach. That's right, but he's been on staff for Dallas.
Yeah. Spencer's the head coach, and Brad Turner of Gibbs is the head coach for Knoxville. So. I could announce the coaches for next year, but we know who they are. But wait,
you've not even asked the coaches yet, have you?
I kind of told one of them the other day he was the head coach, and he seemed very appreciative. I didn't really get the choice.
Man, over the middle's been open. That time it was a tighter window. Good throw, good catch. But again, over the middle.
Stansbury's looked really good tonight. I mean, I like the catch across the middle. By Adam Washington, but I mean, that's a nice throw in traffic.
It is. This is a good catch too. The ball was a little behind, but not bad. Wasting a lot of time here. Leading 38-14. Under 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
See, Rain would disagree with you in your statement that you said wasting a lot of time. Now, you run the football and you pop one like that, a 14-yarder, then you get a nonstop clock.
Running a lot of time off the clock.
Yeah, I was about to say, ain't no wasting time here. This is great for Derek Rain.
Oh, yeah, mission accomplished.
And if you can get out of this injury-free, see, here's the deal. I mean, I'm getting Stansbury out. I cannot afford to. I'm getting three out. I'm getting one out. I cannot afford to lose those guys.
I mean, you're at a point in the football game where you just hand the football off. If you want to.
If they score on this drive, obviously they're done.
Well, you would think.
Well,
I mean, there are some programs that keep them in. But I think just with all the injuries that you have and knowing what you have, not only next week, but for potentially what's down the line of the playoffs.
Yeah, and I mean, this clears things up where we are right now. Oak Ridge and Maryville will play for the 1 and the 2 next week as Gibson is now 108 on the ground.
He's had a good game, man.
Farragut, the clarification, if they go to Cleveland and win, and Cleveland's not very good, Farragut would be the 4 seed and then go to Dobbins-Bennett.
So Farragut would be a 3-win team in that scenario, and Cleveland would just have 1 win, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, and I mean, for all intents and purposes, this puts Bradley at the 3, and Bradley would go to Jefferson County.
Yeah.
Speaking of Spencer. Nice play fake and a throw to the back of the end zone. Overthrows his receiver. Flag comes in.
We had a good game down in Double Valley a couple years ago. Bearden, Jeff County, second round.
Oh, incredible. Yeah.
Fantastic football game.
The short missed field goal.
Holding number 74 of the offense. It's a 10-yard penalty. Replay 2.
Yeah, that was honestly one of the I'm not going to say coolest, but heartwarming to me. We're staying on Spencer Riley, apparently. This is the Spencer Riley segment. Yeah. But when the game was over and they missed the field goal, because at the end of the game, I looked over, everybody had left, and the young kicker who had missed the field goal, Spencer was just standing there just with his arms around him. Yeah.
It's heartbreaking.
That's what you do when you're trying to grow young men.
Football was my world when I was in high school. So, I mean, the world is ending moment for a young man in that situation because, again, that's all you know when you're that young. Was that also the time that you ran off the road and he had to get you in a tractor? Or was that?
Yeah, that was after the game. Thanks for the reminder.
I mean, what a night for Spencer. He just wanted to go home.
Stansbury rolling out. They'll run over the commercial bank sign. Yeah, and the thing is, Jefferson County, did lose that game to Bearden that night. And then I, of course, ran the forerunner off, at the end of the field.
And Spencer sent me that video, and the next year we put it on the broadcast.
Yeah. Hey, one day signs and banners, thanks to Ann and JP. 865-525-5474. Play a little game here. Reason Across America is bringing the money. Let's take a guess on how much was collected tonight. Just a second guess.
Let's go.
I'm going to say, as Stansbury looks to throw across the middle, and the catch is made on a 3rd down and 18.
Another pocket in there, man. I mean, that time, again, there was 4 defenders in the area.
14 yards, and So here's the question. Do you run the field goal kicker out there and make it a 27-point game?
No, you go for it.
Or do you just go for it and try to get to a nonstop clock? I'm going to say
I think
$742.
I was going to say $714. That's hilarious that we were that close.
I was going to say $1,100, so maybe I'm way off here. Kick the field goal. You need reps. Plus, you're already up by a lot. Kick the field goal. Let's keep it classy here, Packer. All right, Parker. All right, let's go.
Keep it classy.
Come on now.
So it looks like they'll run the clock, and Rang will take the timeout.
Yep, there it is. Hey, he was clapping.
Very vehemently. Hey, let's take a quick timeout.
Don't miss Beyond the Orange and Locker Room Sundays at 7 p.m. on TVSN.
Hi, I'm Cedric Houston, former ball.
And you catch Ced on Beyond the Orange on the Tennessee Valley Sports Network.
Then stay tuned for Locker Room at 7:30. It's the Players Show with current players, VFLs, and experts from VolQuest. That's Sunday starting at 7 p.m. on TVSN.
Yeah, and that's coming up on Sunday, Beyond the Orange, followed by Locker Room. Okay, so the total collected for Rees Across America, which actually some of this was a holdover from last week. But anyway,
that doesn't count.
Oh, that works in my favor.
Okay, it doesn't count.
It does not count.
You don't want it to count. Do you want it to count or do you not?
He doesn't know now.
I don't know.
$715.
Boom! Boom!
It doesn't count. It doesn't
and I
count.
didn't go over.
So it doesn't count.
And I didn't go over.
That didn't count.
No, that didn't go over.
See, you got to be careful what you fight for over here. Golly. That's hilarious. Austin never knows what he just wants to fight.
Yes.
You know, 4th down and 4.
Combative.
Stansbury looks to throw back of the end zone. I mean, just throw to the tall guy. Just throw to the tall guy for the touchdown.
I mean, do we need to change our MVP?
You know what it reminds me of? You know what this reminds me of is when Jacob Warren was here at Farragut. And of course, Jacob was, 6'5", 6'6".
Yeah.
And they would just throw it up to him. And he was making these crazy, it was just unfair. And this is the same deal.
He was an SEC football player on a high school field. I mean, this was just a fade. Good throw. He didn't really have to do much to catch it.
What I loved was the look on Austin's face when he knew that I was just badging him. Oh, you don't want to count it, huh? You don't want to count it. He's like, oh, maybe I do want to count it. Hey, Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Joe Newbrick Collision Centers, Covenant Health, Knoxville Smiles, Commercial Bank, and Food City. So with 6:54 to go, Malik Howard is should be done. Lane Stansbury should be done, as the lead is now 31 points. And once again, if I'm Maryville, I'm taking my tallest dude anytime I'm close to the end zone, grabbing a basketball player and saying, just stand in front of him. Second scholar athlete of the game is Aiden Perez, a senior at Farragut. 4.55 GPA, brought to you by Pioneer Heating and Air. Congratulations to Aiden Perez, a 9-play, 58-yard drive for Oak Ridge. Third touchdown catch of the game for Howard, and a 45-14 lead for the Wildcats.
And the next 6:54 should roll off pretty fast here unless Farragut can score.
And they'll take it from the 1, and here's where you have a touchdown return. Nope. Yeah, you get this close. How many times have we gotten this close on a nonstop clock, and then the team just throws one up there? Hey, for all of your mattress needs, think Better Mattress deals going on at all of the area locations. Scan the QR code for Better Mattress, and well, we've done a lot of business with them. Sure appreciate our friends at Better Mattress.
think if you're Farragut, man, you're going to want to try to finish this game on a high note, pick up some momentum because next week is a massive game, obviously. Talked about it a lot down there at Cleveland.
Talking about Joe Newbert collision of the game. The pads are popping. Well, we've got the Rivalry Showcase coming up, and Bacon and Company working on our jersey designs for the year. And been working with Jack Dance on that. We're going with a kind of a white for one team and a navy for the other, maybe what we're doing. With a little red in there.
I always like when East Tennessee is an orange. I just kind of like that. We had that one year, right?
We did.
We had red. Oh, it's another good collision.
Game will be over at West on Friday, December the 12th. 5th year. Our first game in Knox County, and appreciative of Knox County working with us. Friday, December the 12th, 7 o'clock. Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase presented by Food City.
Am I doing sideline for that? Sideline in the game like that is a blast.
What do you want to do?
I don't care. I'll do whatever I want. Or I'll do whatever you want, I meant.
No. What do you
He said I'll do whatever I want.
I want, well...
I finally rubbed off on you.
Yeah.
All-star games are fun because you just run up and grab kids and just interview them and do like literally walking off from the huddle or whatever.
Eric said let him look at the 7-day forecast about a week out, and then he'll decide.
Yeah, sure.
So I don't care. We can do whatever. I know I've had a lot of fun doing sidelines in those environments.
Well, I mean, here's the deal. We got all kinds of options down on the sideline. We got Sophie Starkey on Friday night, so we'll be doing sideline for playoff for us. We got all the WBIR folks, Camille, Emily Ray, Elijah. I mean, we got a whole stable full of people who can do it. If you want to do it, you tell me.
No, well, they can do it. I can hang out up here. I'm just saying.
Oh, let's send Austin down there.
That's a blast because what Austin tells me to do in regular season games, I can actually do in All-Star games because it doesn't count.
Second down, Hobson rearing up and going to take a shot. And the catch is made inside the 20. That's a nice pitch and catch.
Garfield again. He's been a bright spot for Farragut. Had a touchdown catch earlier. Big long reception here. First down inside the red zone.
Garfield, the senior. And he just kind of had good leverage, had the DB behind him, and reached back and made that grab, and the Admirals will stay on the ground.
Kind of like boxing out there at the end as well.
A little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit, yeah. Hey, by the way, Austin, did Addison win her game tonight?
She did. They won 31-12, I think.
Oh, was it over? That was the score you told me.
Yeah,
it was
correct.
Like in the
there was a minute to go, yeah.
Oh, I thought they went in the fourth quarter.
Early in the game broadcast, I kept hearing sneakers. And I'm like, what is going on here? And then I finally realized you were watching a basketball game on your phone.
Second down and 7. Hobson throws the back of the end zone. You know, it's one of the great thrills of my life that I got to referee one of Austin's daughter's, Addison's, AAU games. And so I was out on the court, and, of course, they said that she gets in the car and complains about the officials after every game. So
I wonder where she gets that from.
Yeah, complaining about her lot in life. Yeah,
she gets that from her nana.
Okay. So, anyway, out on the court, what number was she?
I don't remember.
Like 6 or something. So anyway, she came out there. And
11.
It was 11, and Hobson looking to throw. So he came out there on the court, and she looks at me, and I grinned, and I said, no lip out of you, 11. She looked at me, and here we went. It was fun.
It was fun. And right on cue, we got a flag on the field.
Excited about basketball starting up. Got my first games this next week, Tuesday.
I think it's just wild that basketball season is started. I mean, Tennessee plays an exhibition.
During the play, pass interference, number 24 of the defense. That'll be half the distance to the goal line. First down.
We'll be over at Cedar Bluff refereeing in middle school games because varsity hadn't started up yet. Be over in Maryville the next week, wearing the stripes over there. Inside handoff, Admirals, touchdown. 7 yards for the score, and that will stop the clock. Touchdown for Charlie Noble.
His 3rd touchdown of the year. Good job by the offensive line. Good job by Noble to be patient and just find a little crease.
I think patience was the best way to describe it. You hit the nail on the head there.
Extra point up and slides through on the right side. Coming up after the game in the Carson Newman post game as the disco is in full effect in West Knoxville. Exterior Home Solutions 6-star MVP. Joe Newbrick collision of the game, our weekly picks. And oh, by the way, you know, last week at the end of the Central Halls game, because of homecoming, the Halls band was a little slow to the party to get out there on the field. No disrespect to them, but I was trying to show the band, and it just took a while to get them set up. So Tony Budnick down on the sideline said, hey, Farragut's going to march after the game. And I'm standing with the band director, and I said, well, just tell them if they'll get out there quick enough, and if we're done, we'll show them for a couple minutes. You know, but I can't wait for forever. So the Farragut band is going to rush out onto the field when the game is over.
Still not going to be fast enough for you.
They got 1 minute.
Why be that way? Bands make the atmosphere of the game, Austin.
Yeah, you're right to a degree, but hey, guess what? Shouldn't have had homecoming and senior night and all the other stuff.
No, your response should have been the game's over.
There you go.
Yeah, game's over.
You know how he's doing this? Because it's Farragut.
No, I'm not.
After last week, you said, I'll never do that again.
No.
1 week later, you've been
true.
sucked back into doing it.
I did this last week. And hey, tomorrow night's another dilemma. Gibbs Band is going to play at halftime. Gibbs Band is going to, and Heritage is going to play after the game tomorrow night.
Homecoming before? I guess it has to be.
Halftime is Gibbs.
Oh, onside kick, but it does not go anywhere.
Wait, Heritage is going to play after the game on a road game?
Yes. That's what Minot messaged me.
Well, Minot could be wrong.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay. Well, I mean,
listen, he's got a little bit at home. He's stressed.
Minot and I were texting last night at like 1 in the morning. Probably both feeding our young children.
Yes.
I don't believe that for 1 minute because Carissa and Morgan do it all.
Carissa does most of the work, I will admit. I do what I can. She's just better at it.
Okay. Yeah, I tried that line.
Shocked.
It didn't work. You're just better. No, that's not working.
You're just better.
It's bedtime. Come on.
Nope, that's not working. You're not telling me I'm just better. You can do it too.
You're just better.
By the way, Stansbury's out, and new quarterback is in. That is Kipton Fegan,
sophomore.
Yeah, Derek Ring, we were talking about next year just a little bit. He said, you know, we lose a lot.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, we lose a lot. He goes, no, I got Malik Howard back. I got DeMillion Porter back, but we lose a lot.
You lose those offensive linemen. You lose.
I'll
Will
take
Presley.
DeMillion Porter and Malik Howard.
That's a pretty good.
Figure it out.
Pretty good starting point. Yeah.
Yeah. Second down and 11.
All right, man. You've been talking about it all night long. Call your shot. Who's going to win these games? Are they on our pick sheet? I haven't looked at it. I've been busy this week. Who's going to win this game? Cleveland or Farragut, and then Marable or Oak Ridge?
I will take.
Are we picking those games? Are they on there?
Well, next week. That'll be next week.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. I'm all over the place.
We'll give you a pass.
Thank you.
As of right now, I would take.
I'll take Farragut and I'll take Marable. But I mean, again, the Marable game's on Thursday, and then the other one. There's a lot of Thursday games next week with the whole Week 11 Halloween.
Yeah, half the games on Thursday, half on Friday. Third down and 6. This should be the last play of the game.
I don't know. Jeff could use a timeout. And he will.
Is he?
No, he's letting it go.
All right, that's the final score as Derek Ring is running all over the place. I don't know exactly what's happening, but
he learned from Gaddis.
I was about to say he got his steps in. Final score tonight, the Wildcats get the win 45-21. Oak Ridge will travel to Marable next week. Farragut will travel to Cleveland. And in the playoffs will be set in Region 2-6A after those games next week. Time now for the Carson Newman post-game report. All right, Emily Ray. Boy, we knew who this guy was for the MVP.
Blaine, congrats on the win. 22 of 24 passing, over 400 total yards and 6 total touchdowns. What was working so well for you out there tonight?
I think we sort of had everything. After half, we knew we didn't have to change much. We just had to continue to execute. So I think execution was working really good, and we just had to go out there and play.
And you did it without a few key players on offense. DeMillion's not out there. Will Presley's not out there. How proud are you of your guys who were out there?
It shows that a lot of guys are stepping up and working a lot harder in practice, and it shows how strong of a team we're growing.
You guys are 9-0, still undefeated. A big game against Maryville next week. How do you prep for it?
We prep for it like any other week. We know we just need to watch the film, and this game's behind us now, and it's just tape to learn from.
Congrats, Will. I'll send things back to you guys.
Thank you.
Blaine,
Yeah, what a game that he had, and Emily Ray's like, hang on, stay close by because I need you for the WBIR, and that's what Tony Budnick is saying. Time now for the Joe Newberg collision of the game.
There were a couple you could choose from here.
Oh, there it was. I don't even remember
So that was early in the game.
That's Harrison Smith.
Yeah. Well, someone had him below, and then he just cleaned up top. But there was a couple that you could choose from. It was a hard-hitting game.
45-21, the final score. And I guess we're going to get Emily Ray down there ready to roll on the picks. And I don't even remember the records in this. There we go. Austin and I are tied for the lead. WBIR 2 games back. Eric needs to pick the opposite of all of us. We only have 2 more of these picks tonight and next week. So
I know. I'm just glad I had a winning record last week. I was
all right, here we go. Huntington, West Virginia at Sevier County. I know absolutely nothing about Huntington, West Virginia. I know a lot about Sevier County. I'll take the Smoky Bears.
Give me Billy Seals and Huntington, West Virginia.
Here we go with knowledge. Eric, go ahead.
I mean, yeah, I know nothing about the team from West Virginia, so give me Sevier County.
It's Billy Seals. Emily Ray.
I also know nothing about this West Virginia team. I have no idea. So we're going to go Smoky Bears. I didn't do my research this week, apparently.
I love how we're all in on this one. Polk is at Oneida. Austin.
I'll take Oneida. If this game was at Polk, I'd take Polk, but give me the Indians at home.
Yeah, I'll take the home team as well. When teams are pretty even for the most part.
And they are, it seems like, based on record.
You know, by the way, I'm going to say this about Oneida. We need to get out there like next year because, remember, we've been out there. It's a fun place to go. I mean, I know Tony's not out there anymore, but still, it was a whole lot of fun. We've been to Oneida.
Well, they've had a downturn. They need to have an upturn.
Okay, I'll take Oneida. Emily Ray?
I'm going to go Oneida, too. Mark, I agree with you. We've had a few players of the week from Oneida, and they are so appreciative whenever we do go up there.
Isn't it a noble concept that people appreciate what we do? That would be cool.
They wear Tennessee orange, too, right?
Yeah, did you take Oneida?
I did.
You did? Okay, I missed that. CPA is at Catholic. Josh Jones out there calling the plays for Catholic. He's got Tyreek King running around. I'm going to take the Irish in this one over CPA. Catholic needs this win, Emily Ray.
Yeah, I agree. 2 straight losses for Catholic right now. They're looking to get back in the win column. I'm going to go with the Irish as well.
Yeah, give me the Irish. Yes, give me the Irish.
Yeah, CPA's had a down year. They just have. They've had a down year, but give me CPA on the road to beat Catholic.
And then Catholic's got Baylor to finish out
this
the
guy
year.
Does not like the local teams. Can you believe it? Didn't pick Sevier County, not picking Catholic.
Eagleton's it's South Green. Here's what I'll say. I saw South Green play Concord last week, and some of those fans at South Green are hardcore, man, like 5 feet away from the coach, cussing their coach out. It was bad, I'm telling you. I'm taking Eagleton. I know Scott West has nothing to do with the football program besides great video, but I'm taking Eagleton. Austin.
I'll take Eagleton as well. I think that they win this football game. South Green against teams from this area has not fared as well.
Yeah, give me Eagleton, just because I don't want to lose any more pace.
Emily Ray.
I'll go Eagleton. I didn't know that whole thing with South Green, Mark, that you just said. So
it was rough, man.
Yeah, I'm going to go Eagleton just because he said that.
I thought they were yelling at me. Some guy yelled, "Hey, Parker." Okay. Cherokee is at Volunteer. Eric, you're up.
Yeah, give me Volunteer late in the season. 2 programs that probably want to have a few more wins on the slate here this year, but Last game of the regular season, give me Volunteer.
I'm going to take Cherokee in this one. Their coach is now a member of the Rivalry Showcase coaching staff for East Tennessee. Spencer picked him because I got some really good players, so I'm taking Cherokee.
Emily Ray?
I'm going to go Greenville on this one.
Greenville's not in this game.
Hey, I, too, would take Greenville. Don't worry. I, too, would take Greenville if it was an option.
I got to stop.
I'll take Alcoa.
Skip just said Cherokee, so whatever Skip says.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
My notes are wrong for once, right?
That's okay. Of course, Skip says Cherokee. My plug.
It is the Hawkins County Super Bowl. That's what they dubbed this game many years ago. If I had not left Rogersville when I was in 4th grade, I would have went to Cherokee. Give me Mobuck and the Chiefs to get the road win in this one.
River Bailey, he's happy for you.
And he might have gone there, too. Hey, tomorrow night on OEB Law Rivalry Friday, presented by Carson Newman, Heritage at Gibbs in a very important game. Heritage has to win this game. They got to have Gibbs lose twice. Eagles coming off that big win over Anderson County a few weeks back. And then next week, what a way to finish the season. Powell at West on Thursday night, Alcoa at Anderson County on Friday night, and then we head towards the playoffs. Final score tonight, Oak Ridge gets the win 45-21. They've already cleared the scoreboard.
There we go.
I looked over and I was a little discombobulated. There it is.
And the truck said, "We're not watching no band. We'll see you next week from West."
See you tomorrow night in Strawberry Plains, the home of Brent Hubs.
Strawberry Plains.
Corrington.
This is off the rails. And Robert Gillard.